You're listening to a special feature presentation of high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF, online at highplainsradio.net, and online at the KFNF YouTube channel. Today's game is brought to you in part by Adams Bank and Trust in Indianola, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, Community Hospital, Culbertson Bank, Devaney Ford, First Aid Insurance of Arapahoe, Harkle Road Motors of Juanita, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Coperidge Seeds, Krutzinger Construction, Lakeside Sand and Gravel, Landmark Implement, Lords, Mark's Pharmacy, the McConville Agency, McCook Clinic, M&B Bank, Nutrient Ag of Arapahoe, Pizza Hut of McCook, Runs of McCook, Sandhill State Bank of Juanita, Sandman Grow Yard, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, TKO Pest Control, and Valley Farms Industries, and Juanita Crossroads. Now, let's go out loud to the court for all of the action. Hi again, everybody, and welcome here from the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on the campus of McCook Community College at the Pierre and Dolores Graff Event Center for the final day of competition. It's been a 3-day tournament, and we are finally at the end of it. And some of these teams not ready for it to be done, and neither are we. It's been a lot of fun covering all the area teams as well as the Oberlin Red Devils, as we'll have plenty of coverage coming up throughout the rest of the day here on KFNF, as well as on our sister station 103.9 The Hawk. We start on the girls' side of things to open up the coverage today in the Consolation final between the Hitchcock County Falcons and the Arapahoe Warriors. The Warriors come into today's game with a record of 3-1. Their only loss coming in the first round of the tournament this year to Dundee County Stratton 42-26, but rallied off a 60-47 win against Juanita Palisade yesterday. The Warriors were down by 2 at the end of the first quarter, and you were kind of wondering when the lid was going to come off for Arapahoe, as they had just not been shooting the greatest through this beginning part of the season. Even though they were winning games, just hadn't been able to get the ball to fall in the hoop as much as they wanted to, or at the bottom of the net, I should say, and it finally came off in the second quarter as they outscored Wapaw 23-9 for a 32-21 halftime lead, and then they outscored Wapaw 20-14 in the third for a 52-35 lead after 3, and they cruised their way to the 60-47 win to get here into the Consolation final. The Warriors coming off of an appearance in the Consolation final last year, in which they finished in 6th place, losing to Juanita Palisade in this game 58-52. This year they eliminated Juanita Palisade from contention to getting this game. Anyway, they eliminated them last night in the Consolation semifinals, and now here in the Consolation final have a chance to take down Hitchcock County. Hitchcock County comes into today with a record of 2-1. Their only loss of the year was the tournament opener to Oberlin 34-21, but rallied off a win against Medicine Valley last night as Hitchcock County led 10-4 after the first, 22-8 after at halftime, 41-15 after 3, and a 48-22 final. The Hitchcock County Falcons, kind of the same thing that Arapahoe been going through. You're wondering when the lid was going to come off for them, and it finally did there as they were able to put up 10, 12, 19 in the first 3 quarters, and then just 7 of the fourth, but they were still able to get the win 48-22. The Falcons 2-1 pulled off a big win against arch rival Cambridge to start the early part of the season, 33-26, and now 2-1 here in the Consolation final. Should be a good one. Oberlin Hitchcock County and Arapahoe for the girls' Consolation final in the Cattle Trail Tournament here on 101.1 KFNF. We'll be back with starters and tip-off coming up next.
Did you know Adams Bank and Trust is a member of the IntraFi Network? This is Carrie Anderson, Senior Vice President. The IntraFi Network can give you peace of mind regarding your money's FDIC coverage. With an IntraFi account, you work with a bank you know and trust, all while the network provides you multi-million-dollar FDIC coverage. Let's connect to see if an IntraFi account is right for you. Adams Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Serving every family as our own. In your time of need, why turn to a business when you can lean on a family? As a family-owned funeral home, we offer a level of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh-baked Christmas cookies and a cup of hot cocoa. Whatever says Christmas to you and your family, our family at Community Hospital wishes you the happiest and healthiest of holidays. So take care, stay warm, and don't overdo it at the Christmas party. But if you need us, we'll be here to help and get you back to home and hearth as soon as possible. Community Hospital. Advanced care. Always there.
The Culbertson Bank is an institution that offers all the conveniences that you expect from a full-service bank. But the Culbertson Bank thinks of itself as a group of your own hometown neighbors and friends, serving all of your banking needs. Whether it's a checking or savings account, car, farm, or home loan, you will always find a friendly face and a friendly welcome from everyone at the Culbertson Bank. They are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. The Culbertson Bank, serving you since 1886.
Imagine choosing from quick, affordable, and quality. They say you can only pick two. At Deviney Ford in Benkelman, you get all three. Need a new or used Ford? They've got a wide selection, perfect for any lifestyle or budget. And once you've found your dream Ford, keep it running smoothly with their top-notch service. Financing? They make it simple and stress-free. At Deviney Ford, they don't just sell cars, they build relationships that last. Drive home today and keep going strong with Deviney Ford in Benkelman. Deviney Ford, they keep you going.
The Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the Peter and Dolores Graff Event Center. Just about set and ready to go for our first matchup of the day, the Consolation Final between Arapahoe and Hitchcock County. The winner will claim the fifth place trophy. Loser will finish in sixth. Arapahoe played in this same game last year, ended up losing to Juanita Palisade 58-52. Hitchcock County fell to Arapahoe in the semis last year, in the Consolation semis of the Cattle Trail Tournament, but were able to take seventh place, taking down Dunny County Stratton 47-25. So the Falcons looking to place up a little bit higher. They've already guaranteed they will be up one more position higher, but trying to get that fifth place trophy, while Arapahoe is trying to get that sixth place trophy, get that fifth place trophy this year after missing out on it last season as well. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off between Hitchcock County and Arapahoe here on 101.1 KFNF.
For over 50 years, First State Bank in Holbrook, Nebraska has redefined the way you bank. Family-owned and community-focused, First State Bank is known for its simplicity and customer-first approach. Enjoy a debit card with no monthly fee, seamless online banking, ACH payments, and email statement access. Their service is tailored to meet your unique needs. Visit First State Bank to experience personalized banking that works for you. First State Bank, a simple way of banking. Visit them in Holbrook today.
Harkle Road Motors in Juanita and Imperial, Nebraska is where strength meets the field. With their ag machinery and parts, they are a powerhouse. With Kinsey, Kuhn, Sunflower, and more, they've got the robust lineup to tackle any job. And for life's little mishaps, Harkle Road Motors Collision Center in Imperial has your back. When it comes to farming and fixes, trust Harkle Road Motors, your partners in the field and on the road. Visit Harkle Road Motors Ag online for all your needs.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
The Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the Peter and Dolores Graff Event Center on the campus of McCook Community College. Just about set and ready to go for our first matchup of the day, the Consolation Final on the girls' side between Hitchcock County and Arapahoe. Each of these two teams in the tournament is 1-1. One will go 2-1, the other will go 1-2, and one will bring home a 5th place trophy. That's what at stake here today. Let's take you through our starting lineups. We'll start with the Arapahoe Warriors under head coach Preston Blackmore. It's 5'9" junior Emma Strand, 5'4" freshman Sawyer Schaefer, 5'7" senior Cadence Carpenter, 5'6" sophomore Desi Farner, and 5'9" sophomore Clara Hilker. And for the Hitchcock County Falcons under head coach Mike Tinez, it's 5'6" senior Jill MacArthur, 5'6" junior Riley Hagan, 5'8" senior Kaya Johnson, 5'6" junior Reagan Hagan, and 5'10" junior Madison Carlson. Once again for the Warriors, Strand, Schaefer, Carpenter, Farner, and Hilker. For the Falcons, MacArthur, Hagan, Johnson, Hagan, and Carlson. Good to see Mike Tinez back out there after he had to miss the first game of the day due to coming down with an illness. It's going around. Can't blame him. I know the radio station, we've been dropping like flies too. Not yours truly, but I'm sure it's coming. But good to see Mike Tinez out there coaching here today as we are just about set and ready to go for a 5th and 6th place consolation final. The winner of this one gets 5th place in the Cattle Trail Tournament. Obviously, a little snake bit that you didn't win that first round. That's the thing about the consolation bracket. You don't win that first round, no way you can go back and get first, but you can rattle off back-to-back wins and make it feel like you were able to at least get a lot better from your first round game. And the tip, and we're underway, and Hitchcock County will control. Hagan falls on her backside to get it. Carlson throws it over to Johnson. Back up to the top of the key here for MacArthur. Throws over the right wing for Hagan. Long skip pass to Riley Hagan. Inside the lane for Carlson. Kicks it back out. Reagan Hagan 4-3, and she'll knock it down. Regan Hagan with a big shot right there to put Hitchcock County in front 3-0 to start our contest here. 3-0. Arapahoe looking to push. Hilker trying to get it down low underneath. That was Carpenter trying to get it down low on the transition play there to Hilker underneath, but instead it'll be swatted from behind. So we'll stay with Arapahoe with the basketball underneath their own hoop. Around the horn they'll go with the basketball, throwing it over to the right wing. Here is Strand, back up to the top of the key. Long skip pass over to Farner. Farner driving baseline, looking. We'll throw it back up to the top of the key for Schaefer. Over to the right wing, driving down to the short corner. Nice dive right there from Carpenter from the high post, but she lost the basketball off of her foot when she got down there. And so it will stay here with, Arapahoe underneath their own foot up. They call the jump ball. Possession arrow now going back to Hitchcock County. Long pass over the top with the basketball. Farner, left wing extended to Schaefer between the rings. Pass into the short corner here, and the shot clock will go off. So a tough way to start there for the Warriors with a turnover. The Warriors, that's one thing that they'd like to clean up, I think, from their first few games anyway, and I'm sure Coach Blackmore would agree. Just need to clean up the turnovers just a little bit. And now the officials are getting together to talk a couple of things over here. And so we'll see if everything's going to be okay. Yeah, looks like it is. 3-0, 7:03 left in the first quarter of play. Hitchcock County with the basketball, dealing with a little pressure here from Arapahoe. Regan Hagan racing it up the left side of the floor, runs into Strand. She's able to get it back out. Strand then causing the turnover right there from the Falcons, as the Falcons will go over and back. And so they'll give it back here to the Warriors. 3-0, 6:54 left in quarter number one. Arapahoe with the basketball. Warriors will bring it across the timeline. In between the rings, now throwing it over to the right wing, trying to get it to Strand was Schaefer, but it'll be tapped out of bounds up front by Riley Hagan. Stay with the Warriors, right to left across the timeline. With the basketball, here is Schaefer. Schaefer throws it over to the right wing. Now gives it back up to Schaefer, top of the key, over to Farner on the left wing. Pops a three, and she'll knock it down. Desi Farner with a big shot right there at 6 versus Wapaw, and has got 3 already here against Hitchcock County in the early going. 3-3, quickly back the other way. Carlson in transition, trying to dump it off underneath to Johnson after she broke the press there. Had a great pass to her in the middle of the floor. She took it down the left lane line, tried to dump it off to Johnson underneath, but it was tapped out by the Warriors, so it'll stay with the Falcons underneath their own hoop, trying to get it inside to Reagan Hagan on the backside, left low block. She's in trouble there, triple team, now throws throws it back out to Johnson, top of the key, over to the right wing. Back up top of the key for Johnson, over to the left wing here for Hagan. Hagan with the basketball, pump fakes back up to the top of the key, over to the right wing. 3-ball on the way for Johnson. No, rebound to the backside, brought down by Regan Hagan. She'll stop, find some space, and puts it up and in for 2. Regan Hagan now with 5 points on the night, and make it 5-3, or I should say on the day, 5-3. Quick steal in the backcourt. Arapahoe trying to get it back, and they can't. So it'll be a turnover there for the Warriors. Hitchcock County back with the basketball. 3-ball on the way for Riley Hagan. That one's in and out. Rebound underneath. Carlson goes up for 2. She'll be fouled and went to the free throw line to shoot 2. So the Warriors with a turnover on their side, half of the court. That'll lead, on the Hitchcock County side, half of the court, but leads to a foul. Kaya Johnson, the foul, goes against Cadence Carpenter. Her first, team foul number 1. First one on the way here for Carlson is up and off the mark. Carlson on the season coming into the tournament. Coming into today, 41% from the free throw line, 7 of 17, now 7 of 18, and 7 of 19, as she can't get either of them. Rebound to the hands of Strand. Strand throws it over here to Schaefer. Sutton Schaefer looking to bring it up the middle of the floor, crossing over a couple of times. She finally gets it across. Basketball above the volleyball line. Throws over to Farner, into the high post here, kicks it back out. Stepping into the shot, Strand from 18 feet, no, just inside the arc, missed it. Rebound to the hands of Johnson. Johnson finds Hagan. Hagan racing up the right side of the floor, finds Riley Hagan underneath on the left low block. She pops it back out, middle of the lane. Back out to Johnson. She pump fakes, drives, pulls up from 15, and hits. Great job right there by Kaya Johnson with a little ball fake. Was able to get inside. Makes it 7-3. Hitchcock County now leads by 4. Putting on the pressure here. Arapahoe is able to break it, and now trying to get it down underneath. Stolen away by Johnson there in the backcourt. Great steal by Johnson after it looked like Arapahoe had numbers there. They had 2 on 1, and it was Strand trying to get it down inside to Carpenter. And instead, Strand throws it away. 3 turnovers for Arapahoe in the early going to go along with 3 points. 5:01 left, first quarter. Hitchcock County in front, 7-1. Johnson with a one-handed bounce pass across the court to Hagan. Reagan Hagan with the basketball in between the rings, top of the key, now above the volleyball line. Throws over to MacArthur. MacArthur skip pass to Johnson from 18 feet this time. Misses everything but the top half of the backboard. Rebound to the hands of the Warriors. Racing up the middle of the floor will be Schaefer. Schaefer throws over the right wing here. Farner driving right baseline, try to get it back into the high post. It'll be stolen away by Riley Hagan. She's losing the basketball, out of control, trying to pass it out to Reagan Hagan, and it'll go out of bounds. Turnover for Hitchcock County, and so it'll go back here to Arapahoe. 7-3, 4:34 left in the first quarter. Hitchcock County in front by 4 in the early going. Hitchcock County shooting percentage pretty good so far through the beginning part of the game. Schaefer with the basketball inside the volleyball line, throws it over to the left wing for Roskup. Roskup with the basketball now driving, dumps it off underneath Carpenter. Great pass, and it'll lead to Carpenter out of the free throw line to shoot 2. Great job by Roskup. She was able to just drive in a little bit there on the left side, draw the defense into her, dump it off to Carpenter. That's where the foul will be. So at the free throw line here is Carpenter. Carpenter's first free throw is up and in. Carpenter coming into the tournament, just 2 free throws, and certainly has shot a lot more than that over the past couple of days of the tournament. Drains her first to make it 7-4 here in quarter number 1. On the way, up and in. Makes them both. So she's got 2 points, does Carpenter. Makes it a 2-point game in favor of Hitchcock County, dealing with the Arapahoe press. Hagan up the middle of the floor, finds MacArthur, streaking it across, dumps it off. Johnson, who will lay it up and in for 2. And Hitchcock County is able to break the press and lead to some points. 9-5, 4:07 left first quarter. Farner, out of control, was able to regain it, kicks it back out to Shaver, who pump fakes, drives down, middle of the lane, lays up a funky layup, missed it, rebound underneath, out of the hands of Johnson. Schaefer, who was out of bounds, comes back in and picks up the basketball. Now Farner gets it inside here to the high post, back out Roskup, trying to hit Hilker, who was cutting down the right lane line, but instead it'll be taken away from behind by Riley Hagan. Hagan will be the one leading the charge the other way. Finds Reagan Hagan on the right corner for 3. Missed it. Long rebound brought down to the hands of Roskup in the right corner on the far side of the court. But she was trying to get it back to Schaefer. It'll be stolen away by Johnson. She goes up for 2 and will be fouled with 3:32 left here in quarter number 1. So just a errant pass there from Roskup. I think she thought Johnson was her teammate, and Schaefer was trying to run to her, but it wasn't even close, and Arapahoe turns it over. Johnson at the free throw line. Her first shot is up and in, so Kaya Johnson now with 5 points. And it makes it 10-5. 10-5, Hitchcock County in front by 5. 3:32 left, first quarter. Second one of the way for Johnson. Rattles in and out. Carlson offensive rebound, and she'll be fouled. And head back to the free throw line to shoot 2 for herself. So third foul on Arapahoe here in the quarter. 10-5, Hitchcock County. That foul will go against Farner, her first. And Carlson's free throw is up, high arcing, and it'll roll in off the back iron. Madison Carlson with her first point of the contest. 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 11-5, Hitchcock County by 6 here in quarter number 1. Great start for Coach Tinez and his squad. Second one missed. It'll be rebounded by Roskop, gets it out to Schaefer. Schaefer up the right side of the floor, crosses over, now centers it up between the rings, throws over to the left wing here for Farner. Farner driving down left lane line, and she wanted to shoot a layup, but instead will travel with the basketball first. 7th turnover for the Warriors in the first quarter. 11-5, 3:19 left in the first quarter of play. Hitchcock County with the basketball, and they almost turned it over in the backcourt as it was MacArthur trying to get it back to Hagan, who inbounded the ball, and they almost threw it away there, but they say Schaefer was the last one to touch it. Sage Larson checks into the contest here for the Warriors. So Riley Hagan will inbound, looking at the 2-2-1 press from the Warriors. Now Riley Hagan racing it up the middle of the floor, looking long, pass ahead to Johnson. Johnson trying to dump it off underneath. That was Homa trying to dump it off underneath to Carlson. Throws it through Carlson's hands, and it'll go back to the Warriors. 11-5 first quarter, 3:07 left. Arapahoe with the basketball, working against a little bit of the pressure here from Hitchcock County. They got to get it across. Larson throwing it ahead to Roska, barely get it across in time. Throws it down to the left low block, kicks it back out. Schaefer with a long-range 3, and she's got it! Sutton Schaefer from downtown. How do you do that one from the parking lot to cut the lead down to 3, 11-8. Hitchcock County working against the pressure again. MacArthur will draw a foul from Sutton Schaefer, and that'll be her second, the 5'4 freshman. 5 versus Wapaw, 3 already today, and now we'll have to take a seat with 2 fouls and 2:43 left in the first quarter. But Sawyer Schaefer will make her way back in. 2:43 left, first quarter, 11-8. Hitchcock County in front by 3, inbounding across from their own bench. Hagan gets it in. She'll get the basketball back. Hagan brings it across the timeline. Throws over to Homa on the right wing. Back up top of the key for MacArthur. MacArthur, a couple of dribbles in the lane, trying to pass it back out to Homa, who was trying to cut towards the basket. Little miscommunication. They'll throw it out of bounds. Back to Arapahoe. 2:32 left in the first quarter of play. Arapahoe has drained 2 threes, and Hitchcock County just 1, but the 3 ball seems to be working a little bit for either side. Schaefer gets it inside here to the high post for Tidyman, who was looking to get it out to Larson, but will draw a foul from the Falcons. And that foul will go against Jill MacArthur, her first team foul, number 2. Underneath their own hoop, Roskop trying to lob it up to Larson. It'll be tipped away by MacArthur, and Larson's able to run it all the way down across the timeline, though. Schaefer with a long pass ahead, looking for Roskop. She makes the catch in the middle of the lane. Back out, Larson for the tie. In and out, rebound underneath, brought down by Carlson along with Roskop. Carlson wrestled it away from her, and now Roskop, is she going to be okay? I think she took an elbow to the chest there, and looks like she's going to be all right. No, we do have a foul instead, actually. And the foul will go against Carlson, her first team foul, number 3 for the Falcons. So it'll stay with the Warriors underneath their own hoop. Coach Tinez, I don't think really liking the call. I think he thought it was going to be a jump ball underneath, but instead it's a foul on Carlson. Kicks it out here to Schaefer, top of the key after the inbound. Schaefer looking, throws it back out here to Strand to the left corner. MacArthur jumping the pass against against Larson there, and almost coming up with a steal, but it'll stay with the Warriors, who will inbound across from the bench here. Cross from the bench at Hitchcock County. A sub checked in without the buzzer blowing already. The whistle's going off. That was a little weird. With the basketball, Larson trying to throw it over to Schaefer again. And again, MacArthur is able to stick her hand out there. And Preston Blackmore saying you got to dribble in a little bit more to make MacArthur take you. Schaefer gets it quickly into the middle of the high post here for Ewalt. Back out to Strand. Strand trying to bank in a three from the left wing. She can. Rebound to the hands of Riley Hagan. The push ahead of MacArthur. MacArthur down right lane. Line all over the rack. Lays it up. Missed it. Followed by Carlson. And she'll put it up and in for two. 3 points for Carlson. 13-8. 5-point game in favor of Arapahoe. And then Arapahoe working against the pressure. Dribbling up the right side. Will turn it over. Number 8 for the Warriors in the quarter. Timeout on the floor taken by head coach Preston Blackmore. We'll take one with them. 1:37 left in quarter number 1. Hitchcock County 13, Arapahoe 8. Here on 101.1 KFNF.
With Copridge Seeds of Cambridge, customer and commitment of quality show high results with this grower-owned company. With over 30 years of sales knowledge, Al Copridge will take the time to understand your operation, keep you updated on the latest in seed information, and provide valuable recommendations tailored to you, the customer, all done in a quick and timely manner. Get invested with a team that gives results. Copridge Seeds at 308-697-4848.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the Peter and Dolores Graff Event Center. 13-8, 1:37 to go here in quarter number 1 between Hitchcock County and Arapahoe. Hitchcock County out of the Arapahoe timeout. Homo will pull up from 15 and miss it. Rebound to the hand of Ewalt. She gets it out here to Strand. Strand bringing it up the middle of the floor across the timeline. Strand with the basketball on the right wing. Strand with a right-handed dribble. Throws it back up to the top of the key here for McCune. McCune on the drive. Left baseline. Now a long skip pass that Homa will swipe out of the air for a turnover. But do have a foul somewhere in there. 1:14 left. And they're going to say actually when Homa came down with the ball, she turned it over on a travel. So it'll stay here with the Warriors to Strand in the right corner. Strand back to Schaefer, top of the key. Schaefer into the high post for Ewalt, but it'll be swiped away from behind. Hagan racing it up the left side of the floor. Gets it back up to the top of the key for Johnson. Johnson will throw it back out here to Hagan. Around the horn. Into the hands of Riley Hagan for 3. Missed it with 55 seconds left. Rebound to the backside, brought down by Schaefer. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Ahead to McCune. McCune finds a cutting Ewalt, lays it up on the underhand. Missed it. Rebound, tapped out of bounds by Carlson underneath. It'll stay with the Warriors on their side with 44.6 seconds left. 34 to shoot on the shot clock. It was a great find there by Strand, and Ewalt had a great layup try with the underhand right hand, but just couldn't get it to fall. 13-8, 44.6 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Hitchcock County and Arapahoe. Arapahoe with the ball underneath their own. McCune looking to inbound. No, it's Strand. Gets it out to Schaefer. Left corner 3. Goes off front iron. Thought it was going to be able to roll in. But Homa comes up with the backside of rebounds. Finds Carlson. Carlson, couple of dribbles here. She's in trouble. Throws it back over to Hagan. And Hagan will bring it across the timeline. Hagan now driving inside the arc. Pops it back out. Johnson for 3. Off back iron. 27 seconds left. Homa with the backside of rebound. Goes up for 2. She'll be fouled. Out of the free throw line with 25.8 seconds left here in quarter number 1. 13-8, Hitchcock County in front by 5. 25.8 seconds left. That foul goes against Carpenter. Her second, team foul number 5 for the Warriors in the quarters. First one of the way for Homa. Drops up and in. Homa, that's her first points since the Cambridge game. And it makes it 14-8. So not a better time there to score. Misses the second. Rebound to the hands of Strand with 23 seconds left to Schaefer. Schaefer with the basketball now with 20 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Schaefer between the rings. Throws over to McCune on the right wing. McCune with 15. Trying to get it across the court to Roskup. It'll be tapped out of bounds by Kaya Johnson with 12.5 seconds left in quarter number 1. 14-8. Hitchcock County in front by 6. With the basketball is Schaefer. Schaefer down to 10 seconds now. Schaefer on the drive. Pulls it back out to McCune. McCune gets it over to Roskup. Driving. Gets it inside to Hilker. Hilker back out to Roskup. Roskup to McCune at the buzzer. Got it! Huge shot from Ruby McCune from 3. And the Warriors will hit a big dagger to cut the 6-point lead to 3 as we head to the quarter break. 14-11. Hitchcock County in front here in the Consolation final on the girls' side of the Cattle Trail Tournament on 101.1 KFNF.
Aspect of life, having a solid foundation is key. It's that way with families, sports teams, and of course, buildings. That's where Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix comes in as a local concrete specialist. Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix in Binkelman, built from the ground up. Let Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix help you build a strong foundation by calling 308-423-2061. That's 423-2061. Krutzinger Construction is a proud supporter of Dundee County Stratton High School sports.
Lakeside Sand and Gravel offers top-grade sand, gravel, and crushed rock. They have what you need for your project. Need delivery? Their fleet of side dump, belly dump, and end dump trucks will haul and spread within a 100-mile radius of Trenton. Plus, they offer NDOT spec materials. Don't settle for less. Choose superior recycled concrete and asphalt. Visit lakesidesand.com or call them today.
The Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Back here from the Peter and Dolores Graff Event Center in McCook for the Cattle Trail Tournament. Final day, consolation final here between Arapahoe and Hitchcock County, 14-11. Kaya Johnson from the high post will get things started to start quarter number 2. 7:40 to go. Schaefer racing it up the right side of the floor. Will pull it back out. This is Sutton Schaefer with the basketball. Sutton will throw it back up to the top of the key to Roskop. Roskop into the high post. Hilker turns, shoots from 18 and buries it. Great shot right there by Clara Hilker. Her first 2 points. She had 10 versus Juanita Palisade last night and shows up big there to cut the lead down to 1, 14-13. 14-13 and wide open. Kaya Johnson, as they break the press, is able to put it up and in for 2 and extend the lead back out to 3. Kaya Johnson now with 7 points. Back the other way, Schaefer quickly into the high post for Strand. Strand kicks it back out, pump fake, Roskop. Roskop long skip pass to Schaefer in the right corner. Schaefer long skip pass over to Farner on the left wing for 3. That's off front iron, rebound, tracked down, saved inbounds by Roskop into the hands of Hilker. Back out to Strand in the left corner, over to Roskop on the left wing, top of the key for Farner. Over to the right wing for Schaefer. Schaefer pump fakes, drives, dumps it off underneath to a wide open Hilker, and she'll put it up and in for 2. Hilker with 4 points, and makes it 16-15. 1 point game in favor of Hitchcock County here in quarter number 2. Breaking the press. Carlson down left lane line. Lays up the layup. Missed it. And the rebound will go out of the hands of Johnson. But they say last touchdown there by Hilker. And so it'll stay with Hitchcock County. 6:34 to go. Each of these two teams who had trouble scoring through the first few games of the season are out to a hot start here. 3 ball the way for Johnson. Missed it. Backside rebound to the side for Reagan Hagan. She goes up for 2. Missed it. Now Riley Hagan comes up the rebound. Misses that layup. Tapped around underneath. Roskop comes down with it, along with Carlson. Bodies flying everywhere as they go out of bounds. No foul. Do they call a jump ball there maybe? Yes, they did, and so it'll go back to Arapahoe. 6:22 left in the second quarter, 16-15. Hitchcock County in front by 1. Schaefer brings it up the right side of the floor. Schaefer driving all the way inside, avoids a couple of defenders, throws it up really hard off the backboard into the hands of Carlson. Carlson gets it to Reagan Hagan, who dribbles between defenders. Hagan dumping it off, trying to anyway, to Johnson underneath. It'll be stolen away. Turnover. Here comes Arapahoe. Schaefer up the far side of the floor, right to left. Schaefer finds some space, reverse pivots, lays it off glass, and puts it up and in for 2. Sutton Schaefer, now with 5 points, and gives Arapahoe their first lead of the contest, 17-16. And Farner almost comes up with a steal right at half court, but instead we will have a travel. No, she did come up with a steal, and then it was Riley Hagan, trying to get the ball back. That will get called for a foul, her first. Goodness, each team playing quick to start this second quarter of play. 5:46 left, second quarter. Schaefer with the basketball between the rings, looking to drive, kicks it back out. Farner was trying to lob it up over the top there to Hilker. And I think there's a little miscommunication between Hilker and her as the ball gets thrown out of bounds. So it'll stay with Hitchcock County. 17-16, 5:37 left in the first half of play. Reagan Hagan working against the 1-2-2 press now. Lob pass over the top, stolen away in the backcourt right there by Roskup. Roskup gets it out to Schaefer. This is Sawyer Schaefer bringing it up the near side. Schaefer all over the rack, pulls it back out. The 18-foot jump shot there from Strand is off the mark, off the backside, tapped out of bounds backside there. And Mike Tinez wants a timeout here as we get ready as we make our way through quarter number 2. 5:19 left in the second quarter. Arapahoe in front 17-16 on 101.1 KFNF.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Welcome back here from the Cattle Trail Tournament. Consolation final on the girls' side between Arapahoe and Hitchcock County. 17-16, Arapahoe in front by 1. They have their first lead of the day. We've been tied once, but other than that, Hitchcock County has led it from the start. But now Arapahoe in front, 17-16 in the right corner. Dumps it off. Hilker with a great seal underneath. Puts it up and almost missed it. Missed it, but they did get a foul there. Hilker with a great job and a great seal. Got some help. I think that was Roskup that got her the seal, and that allowed her to go inside and put it up and in for 2 almost. 5:14 left in the second quarter. First one of the way for Hilker drops home. So Hilker, no points in the first quarter, 5 so far in the second, and it's led to an 18-16 lead for Arapahoe. Hilker now 1 of 1 from the free throw line, make it 2 of 2. She's got 6 points and make it 19-16. 19-16 here in favor of the Falcons. Falcons dribbling up the left side of the floor, now across the timeline with the basketball is Riley Hagan. Hagan trying to pull it back out, almost has a steal there. And they say Hagan, when she got the ball back, turned it over as she was rolling over and traveled with it. So Schaefer will bring it across the timeline, throws it over to the left wing here for Strand. Strand back up top of the key between the rings, over to gets it inside here to Farner. Farner kicks it back out and over to the left wing for Strand. Strand with a long skip pass over to Schaefer. Schaefer pump fakes. She was looking to drive, but travels with the basketball first. 11 turnover for Arapahoe, 7 for Hitchcock County. 4:44 left in the first half, 19-16 Arapahoe. Hitchcock County will inbound in front of their own bench. Hitchcock County with a basketball here. Reagan Hagan looking to bring it up. Gets it over to the sideline here for MacArthur. MacArthur in a trap, almost dribbled herself out of it, but when she did, it'll be tapped out of bounds. Hitchcock County wearing the white jerseys with the somewhat purple pants. Arapahoe wearing the all-black jerseys. Reagan Hagan with the basketball between the rings. Hagan looking, throws over, right wing 3 for Riley Hagan. Off back iron, rebound tapped around a couple of times underneath. Roskup will finally get it, throws it to Hilker. The push ahead here to Farner. One dribble, off glass, missed it. Rebound underneath, brought down there by Riley Hagan. Hagan with a bounce pass, able to get it out to MacArthur. MacArthur will race it up the near side of the floor, left to right. MacArthur stopping at the right wing, stolen away by Schaefer. Schaefer gets it to Strand. Strand the push ahead to Farner. Farner in the right low block, too deep underneath the hoop, trying to dribble her way back out, and she'll lose it off of her foot and out of bounds. But no, they say last touch by the Falcons, so got lucky there, did the Arapahoe Warriors. So it'll stay with Arapahoe underneath their own bench. Underneath their own hoop. Strand throws it back out. Farner, left corner 3, misses it off front iron. Backside rebound brought down here by Reagan Hagan. Hagan with the basketball, dribbling up the middle of the floor, hits Homa down left lane line. Homa in trouble on the left low block, has it tapped out of bounds from behind by Hilker. 3:51 left in the second quarter of play. 19-16. Hitchcock County down by 3 with the basketball underneath their own hoop here. Throws it back out. Hagen steps into a 3 for a tie, and she's got it. Reagan Hagen with a big shot right there. And the first points, I guess not the first, but just 5 points in the quarter here. Quickly back the other way. Quick shot coming there from Carpenter. Missed from 15 feet. Riley Hagen with a rebound. 19-19. Hagen gets it back out. Reagan Hagen pump fakes, drives in the middle of the lane. Was wanting to throw up a shot there from just inside the free throw line and thought she was fouled, but instead it's tapped out of bounds by Arapahoe. Stays with Hitchcock County. 19-19. 3:27 left in the second quarter. Reagan Hagen kicks it out to Riley Hagen, kicks it out to Reagan. Reagan trying to get it back to Riley in the right short corner. Reagan now gets it in. Carlson from 15 feet missed it right there at the high post. Rebound to the hand to Schaefer. Schaefer long, one-handed pass ahead to Hilker. Hilker in the right low block kicks it back to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Schaefer. 3-ball on the way off front iron. That was Sutton to Sawyer, and back the other way. Here comes Hitchcock County. MacArthur trying to dump it off to Hagen. That'll be stolen away by the Warriors. Here comes Sutton Schaefer up the right side of the floor. Sutton with the basketball between the legs a couple of times. Throws it over to Sawyer. Sawyer gets it into the left wing here for Strand. Strand hits Hilker in the short corner. Now diving down the right lane line. Put it up for 2 is Carpenter. Missed it too strong. Rebound by Riley Hagen. Hagen taking a little bit slower this time. Will walk it up across the timeline. It's Reagan Hagen with the basketball on the right wing. Into the high post for Homo. Pulls up from 15. Missed it. Partially blocked there by the Warriors. 2:30 left in the first half. Long throw ahead to Hilker. Hilker out of control a little bit, still was able to get the shot up, but missed it. Rebound out of the hands of the Falcons. MacArthur bringing it up the right side of the floor, crosses over. Now brings it across the timeline between the rings, 25 to shoot. Over to Hagen, pump fakes the 3. Hagen gets it back to Homa, top of the key. Over to MacArthur on the left wing. MacArthur throws it to the high post. Hagen pulls up for 2, missed it. She falls on the ground. No foul call. Rebound out of the hands of Schaefer, but stolen away by Riley Hagen, who finds herself wide open from 15. Misses that. Strand comes down with a rebound, and Strand gets it out to Schaefer. Schaefer with the basketball, racing it up the far side. This is Sawyer Schaefer. Excuse me, and Sawyer will bring it across the timeline. Foul. Subs waiting to check in. Had a nice long 2.5 minute run there where no points were scored, but no fouls or anything of that such as well. Second quarter, 1:53 left, 19-19, Hitchcock County and Arapahoe. Hitchcock County started out hot first, but Arapahoe started out hot first in this quarter. Hitchcock County just hit a big 3 to tie it, though. Larson getting it inside. Roskup takes one dribble, back out. Larson steps into a left wing 3 and will hit it. Huge shot right there by Sage Larson. Her first 3 points, and it gives Arapahoe a 22-19 lead. Into the middle of the floor, across the timeline with the basketball is Carlson. Carlson in trouble, trying to throw it back to the top of the key, and does get it there to Riley Hagen, but then she'll dribble herself into a trap and almost lost it. 22-19, Arapahoe in front by 3 here in quarter number 2. 1:29 left in the first half with the basketball. Trying to inbound in front of the press table is MacArthur. MacArthur gets it back, throwing it over the top of her intended target there, Emma Hagen. Now it goes over Emma Hagen's head again into the high post area for Johnson. Back out. 3-ball on the way there from Jada Wood. Missed. Rebound underneath, brought down here by the Warriors. Schaefer looking, pushes it up ahead to Roskup, who tried to hit Hilker underneath, and she was wide open to the start, but 3 Hitchcock County Falcons met on her. Pushes the basketball out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Warriors underneath their own hoop with a 1:07 left in the first half of play. 22-19, Arapahoe in front by 3. Arapahoe down by 1 at the quarter, down by 3 at the quarter break. Now leads by 3. Into the right corner here for Hilker. Gets it back up top of the key to Larson. Larson between the rings. Throws over to the left wing for McCune. McCune on the drive, looking to throw up a layup. And she got it inside. I think she was looking to shoot from 15, and it looked more like a layup than anything, but it'll go out of bounds off the Falcons after they tap that out of bounds. Stays with Arapahoe underneath their own hoop, looking to get it in. They do to the left wing here. Back inside to Schaefer. Schaefer, right low block, dumps it off, and with the trip and all, Hilker is able to put it up and in for 2. She's got 8 points and the largest lead of the day for the Warriors at 24-19. Quickly back the other way. Johnson with the basketball, driving light lane line to MacArthur. Back out to Hagan. Reagan Hagan with the basketball on the right wing. Hagan throws it back to MacArthur between the rings. Over to Hagan. Steps into a three. Hagan misses it. Backside rebound, or trying to get her own rebound, I should say, is Hagan. 24 seconds left here in the quarter. Racing up the right side of the floor is Schaefer. Schaefer will stop. Shot clock turned off. Over to the right side, McCune pump fakes the three just inside the arc on the right corner. Back up to Schaefer, top of the key with 13 seconds left. Schaefer for three. Missed it. McCune with a rebound. She pulls up with a floater from 5 feet. No. Rebound to the hand of Johnson. Johnson gets it to Reagan Hagan with 4 seconds left. With 3, with 2, with 1 up the left side at the buzzer. No. Got her own rebound, but won't miss. Misses the putback as well. 24-19, 1 half in the books. And the girls' consolation final from the Cattle Trail Tournament. It's Arapahoe in front, 24-19. This is high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF.
Visit Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lord's to get twice the washer you have at home. Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
Covered with summer's allergies or pesky bug bites? Mark's Pharmacy and Arapahoe Pharmacy have you covered for relief. From fast-acting allergy medication to soothing bug bite treatments, they've got everything you need for a carefree summer. And that's not all. They deliver prescriptions right to your door in McCook, Cambridge, Arapahoe, and other area communities. Say goodbye to long pharmacy lines and hello to convenience when you visit marksrx.com and arapahoepharmacy.com to learn more.
Farmers Mutual Hail Insurance Company of Iowa has provided crop hail insurance to the American farmers since 1893. Their trademark is a quality policy and excellent service, reinforced by financial stability. Farmers Mutual Hail provides a trained field and adjusting staff of more than 500 individuals ready to serve you. Protect your investment by insuring with one of the oldest and most reliable crop hail insurance companies around. Contact the McConville Agency in Indianola, your local Farmers Mutual Hail agent, today for a free estimate.
At McCook Clinic, we understand that when you're unwell, convenience is key. That's why we've designed McCook Clinic's Convenient Care, a walk-in medical service for your immediate ailments. We're not just a clinic, we're a devoted health partner for your entire family. Experience swift, comprehensive care without the need for scheduling. It's more than healthcare, it's peace of mind. McCook Clinic, healthcare for the family. Discover more at McCookClinic.com.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Hey Bison fans, show your school spirit and support McCook Public Schools with an MNB Bison debit card. Every time you sign with a Bison debit card, MNB will donate to McCook Public Schools on your behalf. Make a difference for your school and put the Bison debit card in your wallet today. Call, click, or stop by your local MNB to learn more. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, seed, soil, nutrients, growth, yield, harvest, precision, profit, solutions, success. No matter what you need for your crops, Nutrient Ag Solution has it all. And in Arapahoe and Oxford, they've been helping farmers thrive for years. For premium chemicals to expert crop consulting, they've got you covered. Call Arapahoe at 308-962-7965 or Oxford at 308-824-3325.
Life's fast-paced, and that often means missing out on cherished memories with loved ones. When you finally gather everyone, why spend time cooking? Discover McCook Pizza Hut's Triple Treat Box. Enjoy 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and a cookie for just $21.99. Simply order online, pick it up, and savor the flavors. Now, your focus can be on what truly matters, time with family. McCook Pizza Hut. No one outpizzas the Hut. North Highway 83 in McCook. Log on to pizzahut.com.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Halftime here, this girls' consolation final from the Peter and Dolores Graff Event Center on the campus of McCook Community College. And the Cattle Trail Tournament, final day of the tournament. Been a great 3 days, and have a good one here so far in the early going between Arapahoe and Hitchcock County. Hitchcock County led after one quarter, 14-11, but Arapahoe outscores the Falcons 15-5 in the second for a 24-19 halftime lead. Take you through your first half numbers. Ruby McCune with 3 points, Sage Larson with 3 points, 2 points from Cadence Carpenter, 3 points from Desi Farner, 5 from Sutton Schaefer, and 8 from Clara Hilker. All 8 points from Clara Hilker coming in the second quarter. The Warriors are 2 of 4 from the free throw line. They commit 12 turnovers in the first half. Hitchcock County at the break, 7 points from Kaya Johnson, 8 from Reagan Hagen, 1 point from Asia Homa, and 3 from Madison Carlson. Hitchcock County 3 of 8 from the free throw line at the break, and they commit 8 turnovers. Boy, Coach Tinez's squad came out. They were shooting the ball really well there to start the first quarter of play. Got in front 14-11, but it was a big buzzer beater 3 from Ruby McCune to cut the lead from 6-3. And it just seemed like Arapahoe was able to feed off of that a little bit better. Not a little bit better, but a lot there, and was able to pull away and in this second quarter. But Clara Hilker with 8 points certainly helped as well. Like I mentioned, all 8 coming there in that second quarter of action. Arapahoe, who started out with 9 turnovers in the first quarter, only commit 3 in the second, as well 3 from Hitchcock County, so it's a pretty clean game. Each team doing a great job getting into the half-court set, as well as running a little bit of a fast break offense. Hitchcock County was able to score on the Arapahoe press a little bit. They kind of took it off there for a little bit, and it forced Hitchcock County to kind of go into a half-court type of offense, and they were having some trouble with it, so I'm sure a halftime adjustment for Coach Tinez and his squad there as well. But Clara Hilker has been able to find herself get open a couple of times, hit a couple of big jumpers as well from the mid-range game, but was also able to go to the free throw line. So second half going to be certainly interesting between these two RPAC rivals. 24-19 Arapahoe in front here at the break. We'll take a break, be back with second half action of the girls' consolation final here on 101.1 KFNF.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
At Sandhill State Bank, they're locally owned and operated by the same breed of farmers, ranchers, Main Street business owners, families, and Sandhillers are here to serve, and they're proud supporters of the Juanita Palisade Broncos. Visit them today in Juanita or online at sandhillstatebank.com. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
They call it Sandman Grow Yard. It's where Nebraskans' finest cattle thrive. When ranchers seek healthy growth and prime feed, they trust Sandman Grow Yard in Juanita. Their seasoned team delivers top-notch nutrition and monitoring, ensuring your herd thrives. With Sandman Grow Yard, they're not just growing cattle, they're cultivating trust and results that stand out in the marketplace. Partner with Sandman Grow Yard of Juanita today by calling 308-394-5123. That's 308-394-5123.
Isn't it a drag when your body just won't cooperate? It's like it doesn't understand you're trying to score, hit home runs, or just keep up with the grandkids. That's where the physical therapists at Community Hospital Rehab Center come in. My name is Ryan Harden. I'm a physical therapist and athletic trainer up at the hospital, and we are here to help you conquer your game, your life, and your weekends. Offering specialized treatments like dry needling, blood flow restriction training, and cupping, we are passionate about your success and safety. We help you play. Reach out to Frontier County Physical Therapy in Curtis or Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center in McCook.
Those big league
Pest Controls claim it's all about the chemicals. Well, I say, what about a company that treats you like a real person? That's why you should choose TKO Pest Control in Palisade. They may be a smaller squad, but they handle those bugs, spiders, mice real good. And they're certified experts, so if you're facing a pest invasion, they can knock it out. Probably better than the big leagues. So bigger isn't always bug-free, is it? Call and schedule an appointment to get that knockout service. 285-3293.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Arapahoe and Hitchcock County here in the Cattle Trail Girls Consolation Final, and at the break, it is Arapahoe in front 24-19 off of a 15-5 second quarter. Clara Hilker leading the way with 8 of the 15 in the quarter. She had a couple of big shots from the mid-range, had a couple of big free throws, and that's where we stand here at the half, 24-19. Leading all scorers is Clara Hilker with 8, along with Reagan Hagan. She has 8 as well. The 3-ball going in pretty well for Arapahoe. Like I mentioned, they started the season not the best from behind the arc, but have came alive here in the tournament, really starting yesterday in that big win over Amanita Palisade, where they put up 23 in the second, 20 in the third. And it's certainly transferred over today. 11 in the first quarter, 15 in the second. And here at the break, Hitchcock County 14 of the first, 5 in the second quarter. Hitchcock County will get the ball to start half number 2. Arapahoe breaking the huddle, and they'll run out there as well. It's been a good one. Hitchcock County just couldn't seem to find the bottom of the net a little bit there in the second quarter as well, but had a little more. It just didn't seem like they could get into their offense as much as I'm sure Coach Tinez wanted them to. So we get ready to start quarter number 3. Across the timeline, Hagan guarded heavily there, gets it into Riley. High post, turning, spinning. Kaya Johnson from 15, no. Carlson almost came up with a rebound. Instead, she deflects it into the hands of Strand. Strand up the middle of the floor, dribbling between defenders. Throws it up to Schaefer. Schaefer pulls it back out. In college range 3, missed it. Backside rebound brought down by Johnson. Johnson throws it up ahead here to MacArthur. MacArthur was looking for a cutter down the middle of the lane and instead just throws it to nobody. So a quick turnover for Hitchcock County. Back the other way comes Schaefer with a basketball on the right wing. Long skip pass over to the left wing, back into the high post. And great ball movement there to find Clara Hilker in the left short corner. From 10 feet, she puts it up and in for 2, 26-19, as that lead for Arapahoe continues to extend out here in quarter number 3. Reagan Hagan pulls up with a little jump shot from 5 feet just inside the lane. Missed it. Rebound into the hands of the Warriors. Long pass ahead to Hilker. Hilker almost loses it. Kicks it back out. Farner on the drive. Left baseline. Lays up the layup. Missed it, but will be fouled. So she'll head to the free throw line here to shoot 2 with 6:58 to go. Each of these teams really loving to get out in transition so far and try to score some easy buckets. While there haven't been many, it's certainly applied pressure to the other team to get back and left some holes open. First one of the way for Farner. She was able to drop it up and in. Desi Farner now with 4 points on the day. And it makes it 27-19. Second one up and in. Farner drains them both. 28-19 Arapahoe, who was down 14-11 after the first quarter. 28-19. Across the timeline, Johnson with the basketball driving, right baseline, throws up the shot right there from 5 feet, missed it. Rebound to the backside, brought down by Carpenter. Schaefer, long pass ahead to Hilker. Hilker in transition, missed the layup. Farner comes in with a rebound, but will get herself into a jump ball, and it'll stay with Arapahoe on their end of the court. 28-19 Arapahoe in front, 6:39 left here in quarter number 3 as the Warriors try to continue to build the lead here. Arapahoe with the basketball underneath their own hoop, kicks it out to Farner, driving right lane line into the middle of the lane, pulls up for 2, missed it. Carpenter with a rebound. She forces a jump ball there, this time with Johnson. Both of them wearing number 12. Both of them go after the ball. Jump ball goes back to Hitchcock County. So Hitchcock County with the basketball here, 6:33, dealing with a little bit of pressure from Arapahoe for the first time in a long while. Riley Hagan trying to dribble it between a trap, stolen away by Schaefer. Schaefer gets it out in front to Strand, will lay it off glass and up and in for two. Emma Strand with her first 2 points of the contest. Time out on the floor, taken by Mike Tinez. We'll take one with them. 6:20 left, third quarter. Arapahoe off to a great start in the second half. They lead it 30-19 here on 101.1 KFNF.
Valley Farm Industries is your local trailer manufacturer located at 1925 Stanham Road in Binkelman. They specialize in the manufacturing of all agricultural transportation equipment. Valley Farm Industries has been here and working hard to provide high quality and dependable equipment for the past 16 years. Their belt trailers are specifically designed for easy loading, hauling, and unloading of any agricultural commodity. Valley Farm Industries is a proud supporter of all Dundee County sports and events.
The holidays are a journey, and Juanita Crossroads is your festive fueling station off Highway 6. We're not just a pit stop, we're a part of your celebration, offering that on-the-go snack or emergency meal to ease the holiday hustle. Here, joy and convenience blend like the perfect cup of cocoa. We're your hometown haven for propane, gas, diesel, and the cheeriest wishes. Follow us on Facebook for daily specials that sparkle. Juanita Crossroads, where every traveler finds the spirit of the season.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Cattle Trail Girls Consolation Final. The Warriors in front of Hitchcock County 30-19. And Preston Blackmore will bring the press back off, but make it start right at half court quickly into a trap here. It'll be stolen away. Now down the right lane line. Carpenter trying to take it all the way. Preston Blackmore dialing up a great defensive set right there out of the timeout as they go into an immediate trap on whoever the ball handler was right across the timeline. It leads to a turnover, the third for the Falcons in the quarter. 30-19. Strand with a long pass up to Schaefer. Schaefer throws it back to Strand in the right corner. Strand with the basketball. Back to Schaefer, top of the key, driving into the middle of the lane, loses the basketball, but Warriors able to get it back. Farner throws it out to Strand. Strand pulls up from 18, just inside the arc, missed it. Bodies crashing into each other down low, and it looks like we have a foul there underneath, or it went out of bounds off of the Falcons. No foul. Just one foul here in this quarter. Strand with the basketball, gets it inbounded here to Farner. Farner throws it over to Schaefer with the basketball on the right wing. Schaefer back to the top of the key to Farner, over to the left wing for Strand, back up top of the key into the high post, taken away there by MacArthur. Riley Hagan, dribbling up the middle of the floor, looking for a little bit of help. Great pass to MacArthur, who lays it up for two, missed it. Rebound by Carlson. She'll be fouled on the layup try, and went to the free throw line to shoot two. So a turnover leads to possibly 2 points here for the Falcons. 30-19. The foul goes against Cadence Carpenter. Her first, and team foul number one for the Warriors in the quarter. First one of the way for Carlson is up and rims in and out. Went off front iron, back iron, front iron before fouling out. Carlson just 1 of 5 from the free throw line for 3 points today. Second one on the way here for Carlson is up and misses that one. Hit the bottom of the backboard. And Strand comes down with it, throws it ahead here into the front court on the drive. Left baseline, Farner throws it up. After that's all she could do, but Carpenter gets the rebound on the backside and will put it up and in for two. Cadence Carpenter with 4 points, and it makes it 32-19. Arapahoe out in front. Tale of just two different styles, two different games here. Now with the basketball, almost losing it, is MacArthur, and then trying to throw it back to the top of the key. Schaefer comes up with a steal. Back the other way. Schaefer will lay it up and in for two. So that is Sawyer Schaefer with two, and we got a timeout on the floor again, taken by Hitchcock County. 34-19. Arapahoe out in front here, 34-19, and the Warriors just been turning over Hitchcock County in this quarter, and I mean just opposite second and third quarter compared to the first quarter, where Hitchcock County just seemed to dominate both on offense and defense. Since then, they've only scored 5 points, haven't scored yet in quarter number 3, and Arapahoe has extended their lead out to 34-19. It's a 10-0 run to start quarter number 3 here for the Warriors. And we'll see if the Hitchcock County Falcons can get something going here out of their second timeout already of the quarter. Mike Tinez took a full earlier, now a 30-second timeout. And he kind of met his girls out there about halfway on the court. He'll break it up. 34-19, 4:58 left here in the third quarter. Hitchcock County down by 15, trying to make their way back into it here. MacArthur with the basketball, walking it up, pointing out some signals here, trying to bring it across the timeline. Immediately goes into a trap, trying to go off the right side. And Preston Blackmore has kind of went into a 2-3 sort of trap defense, where the top two in the defense immediately go into a trap. Now he's went back to a man-to-man here. Foul was on Arapahoe, thrown into Kaya Johnson, almost lost it, gets it back out of thin air. Now kicks it back out to MacArthur. It'll go through her legs and out of bounds and back to the Warriors. So the Warriors are just making Hitchcock County, I think, go a little bit too fast. That hasn't helped either. 14th turnover for the Falcons, 6 in the second half already. 34-19. Schaefer with the basketball, in between the rings, top of the key, dribbles it over to the right wing, now to the right corner for Strand. Strand back to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get to the high post, knocked back out into the hands of Strand to the right corner, back to Schaefer. Schaefer with the basketball, top of the key. Schaefer now dribbles it over to the left wing. Schaefer with the pass into the left corner, now on the drive, finds it underneath to Carpenter, who takes one dribble back from underneath the hoop and puts it up and in for two. Cadence Carpenter with 6 points, and it makes it 36-19. Arapahoe out in front. Back the other way down, right lane line. Johnson all over to the rack, missed it, rebound, out of the hands, tapped around, and Hilker comes up with it, but a foul, jump ball will come in. 36-19, 4:07 left in the third quarter. 36-19 here in the third quarter. Arapahoe with the basketball to get it inbounds, throws it back. Strand down the middle of the floor. Great catch by Farner, trying to throw it back across the floor. Instead, it'll be taken away by Homa. Homa will dump it off here to MacArthur. MacArthur with the basketball. Throws over the right wing. Back to MacArthur, top of the key. MacArthur over the right wing here for Johnson to Homa, top of the key. Homa has it stolen away by Schaefer. Schaefer racing it up the right side, down right lane line of the rack. Laid it up too soft, and it'll be tapped out of bounds by Farner and go back to the Falcons here with 3:39 left in the third quarter, 36-19. Arapahoe in front of Hitchcock County. So Hitchcock County with the basketball underneath their own hoop, underneath the Arapahoe hoop. Inbounds it. Does Riley Hagan. MacArthur going to be met with a trap right when she gets it across. Dumps it off into the middle of the floor. Homa turns, spins from 18, missed it. Rebound brought down right there up front into the hands of Roskup. Gets it out to Schaefer. Sutton Schaefer up the left side of the floor. Long pass into Larson. Larson dumps it off on the backside for Tidyman. High off the glass, missed it. Foul, no. Rebound, no. And it'll stay, though, with the Warriors. Last touched by a white jersey. 3:16 left here in the third quarter. 36-19, Arapahoe in front. Reagan Hagan will make her way back into the contest for the Falcons. 36-19, Arapahoe in front here. With the basketball underneath their own hoop, looking, kicks it back out. Schaefer just inside the arc. Can't get that one to go. Carlson with a rebound, gets it out to Hagan. Hagan trying to get it across the timeline. Might have walked with it, but got it away to Johnson. Johnson finds Hagan. Top of the key, three. Off front iron, can't get the roll. Rebound underneath, and a foul will come in. .302 left here in the third quarter. The foul will go against Kaya Johnson, her second. Hitchcock County with a little pressure here. Rappo breaks it. Larson all the way down. Dumps it off underneath to Tidyman, who lost it off of her heels. Now a long skip pass that'll be stolen away here by the Falcons. Back-to-back turnovers for the Warriors. Johnson wanted to step into a three. Gets it back to Hagan into the high post. Carlson. That one's dumped off. Almost stolen away there from the high post. But it'll stay with the Falcons after the kick there from Sutton Schaefer. 36-19, Arapahoe in front, 2:41 left, third quarter. Hitchcock County with a basketball underneath their own hoop. Riley Hagan looking to get the ball inbounded, throws it up to Homa. Homa over to Reagan Hagan. Hagan on the drive, looking, lays it up from 5 feet, missed it. Homa with a rebound, tries to go back up, right low block, missed it. And Ewalt and Carlson going after it. They'll say it'll be Ewalt last touching it as the basketball goes out of bounds. 2:32 left in the third quarter. 36-19, Arapahoe in front. Hagan with the basketball, looking to get it inbounded. Hagan throws it into the left corner for Reagan Hagan. Hagan will pop a three there, misses everything. Backside rebound, goes to the hands of Tidyman. Tidyman with the basketball to Larson. Larson gets it up to Schaefer. Schaefer down all the way right lane line, stops at the right baseline, pulls it back out, right corner. Larson, top of the key over to the left corner, left wing, for Roskup. Back to the top of the key. Now once again back over to Roskup. Roskup driving, left baseline, tapped out of bounds by Reagan Hagan. 2:08 left, third quarter, 36-19. Arapahoe in front. Just no points yet for Hitchcock County in the quarter. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to try to get some points here. Looking to get it in is Roskup, does to Larson in the left corner. Larson centers it up between the rings, over to Schaefer. Schaefer with the basketball, between the legs, dribble, now throws over to Larson. Larson, top of the key to Schaefer. Schaefer steps into a right wing three, knocks it down! Huge shot for Sutton Schaefer, her second three of the game. She's now got 8 points, 39-19, a 20-point lead for the Warriors. Trying to get it to home on the high post, almost stolen away. Hagan gets it back. Hagan wanted to step into a three over to the left wing now. Long skip pass, and almost is stolen away by Larson, and then she'll be the one to foul Johnson there just in front of half court. 39-19, 1:36 left. The foul goes against Larson, her first. Team foul number 3 here for the Warriors in the quarter. 2 for the Falcons. 39-19, 20-point game. Hitchcock County no points in the third quarter. Reagan Hagan still looking to get it in. Barely does with a bounce pass there. They'll say a tip now. Almost coming in to steal it from behind from Wood is Larson. And over and back finally. Another turnover for the Falcons. Number 15 for them. And number 7 of the half. 39-19 of the quarter, I should say, not even the half, the quarter. 39-19, 1:31 left here in the third quarter of play. Arapahoe has bloomed this out to a 20-point lead, and at one point found themselves down by 5 points at 13-8 in the first quarter, and since then, it's really kind of been all Arapahoe. Arapahoe with the basketball here. Schaefer on the right wing. Get called for a double dribble, and that'll send it back to Hitchcock County. 39-19, 1:28 left in quarter number 3. Hitchcock County with the basketball up the middle of the floor. Gets it off here over to Riley Hagan. Hagan dumps it off to Carlson underneath, but sticking her hand in there was Ewalt. Bodies flying everywhere, jump ball. It'll stay with the Falcons. Falcons will have it underneath their own hoop. McCune will check in. So a 3-point game after the first quarter, 5-point game at the half. And now a 20-point game. Wouldn't have expected that. Carlson on the left lane line, pulls it back out. 3-ball the way. Reagan Hagan missed it. Backside rebound into the hands of the Warriors. Tidyman. McCune throwing it ahead to Ewalt. Ewalt to McCune up the right side. Missed it from the right low block. McCune comes in with a steal from behind. No, that's Larson. Larson gets it off here to the top of the key to Roskup to McCune. Right wing three. Got it. Ruby McCune now with 6 points. Her second three. 42-19, Arapahoe in front. Across the timeline, Hagan hits Reagan Hagan. Hagan with the basketball between the rings, over to the right wing. Now gets it back to Hagan. Hagan over to Riley Hagan for a three on the left wing. No, backside rebound brought down by Tidyman in the left low block. Tidyman up to McCune, up the far side of the floor, left to right. McCune stops on the left wing to the top of the key for Roskup. Over to Larson, into the high post, Tidyman. Tidyman trying to get it back out. Now does to McCune. Dumps it off inside. Blocked from behind is Carlson. But Ewalt will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. As Carlson blocked her into tomorrow, but got a little too much of the hands. That'll be the third foul on Madison Carlson. 42-19 Arapahoe. Ewalt at the free throw line. First one for her is up and off the mark. Mackenzie Ewalt, the 5'5 senior. Didn't have any points against Juanita Palisade. Was 4-4 from the free throw line coming into the tournament. Second one on the way. Drops home. So 1 of 2 now for Ewalt there. 43-19. Man, just would not have expected this. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Off of those free throws, Hagan across the timeline, dumps it over to the right wing. Now back to the top of the key for Hagan, over to Riley Hagan, back to Reagan. Reagan with the basketball with 10 seconds left. To MacArthur into the high post, turning. Johnson shoots from 15, missed it. Rebound down into the hands there on the left low block for the Falcons. They'll force a jump ball to go back to the Warriors with 3.4 seconds left. So 3.4 seconds to go. Looking to get the ball inbounded, still looking, they do, racing it up the right side, and Strand will let the time dissolve, and we head to the end of quarter number 3. Tough one for the Falcons, great one for the Warriors as they extend their lead out 43-19 here as we get to the start of quarter number 4. This is high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF.
Did you know Adams Bank and Trust is a member of the IntraFi Network? This is Carrie Anderson, Senior Vice President of Retail Banking. The IntraFi Network can give you peace of mind regarding your money's FDIC coverage. With an IntraFi account, you work with a bank you know and trust, all while the network provides you multi-million-dollar FDIC coverage. Let's connect to see if an IntraFi account is right for you. Adams Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Serving every family as our own. In your time of need, why turn to a business when you can lean on a family? As a family-owned funeral home, we offer a level of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh-baked Christmas cookies and a cup of hot cocoa. Whatever says Christmas to you and your family, our family at Community Hospital wishes you the happiest and healthiest of holidays. So take care, stay warm, and don't overdo it at the Christmas party. But if you need us, we'll be here to help and get you back to home and hearth as soon as possible. Community Hospital, advanced care, always there.
Hitchcock County with a quick 3 to start our fourth quarter, 43-19 offensive rebound. Riley Hagan with the basketball up to Wood at the top of the key over to the right wing here. Lob pass inside for Riley Hagan. Hagan spins, puts it up for 2 from 5 feet, missed it. Right low block, rebound to the hands of Homa, but she'll double dribble with it and turn it over. 16th turnover for the Falcons, 8 so far in the second half for them, compared to just 6 from Arapahoe. 43-19, Warriors with the basketball here. Hitchcock County has not scored since quarter number 2. Didn't have any points there in the third quarter. Larson with the basketball, throws it over to the left wing, long skip pass. Now to the right wing, dumping it off, trying to get it anyway. Underneath there was Roskip, as she had tied him in from the high post, running down the right lane line, or diving down the right lane line, but overthrew her, but it was last touched by Homa. We'll stay underneath with the Warriors, out to the left wing for Roskip, around the horn, stepping into a 3 as McCune misses it off back iron. Larson with the rebound, dumps it off underneath the Strand. Strand up for 2, misses that. Larson almost comes down with the rebound again, but it'll go off her and out of bounds, and go back here to the Falcons. 7:08 left in the fourth quarter, 43-19, Arapahoe out in front of this girls' consolation final. Across the timeline to the left wing, Wood skips it over. Emma Hagan steps just inside the arc and misses everything. Rebound underneath, brought down here by Roskip. Roskip trying to take it coast to coast, dumps it on up underneath to Tidyman, who was going too fast and missed it in transition. Rebound for Wood. Wood met there by Larson. Wood will bring it across the timeline here for the Falcons. Throws it over the right wing into the high post. Dives down that right lane line. Lays up the shot. Missed it. Rebound into the hands here of Larson. Larson bringing it up the left side of the floor. Larson just inside the arc. Kicks it back out here to McCune. McCune with the basketball to Larson. Top of the key. 24 to shoot. 6:22 left fourth quarter. 43-19 Arapahoe. On the drive is Strand down right lane line, and she'll put it up and in for 2. Great job right there on the drive, and we got a timeout on the floor taken by Hitchcock County. We'll keep it right here, 45-19, 6:14 left in the fourth quarter of play. Emma Strand puts in the first 2 points of the quarter for either team. 45-19, 6:14 left here in quarter number 4. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors today: Adams Bank and Trust in Indianola, Carpenter Breedland Funeral Home, Community Hospital, Culbertson Bank, Devaney Ford, First State Insurance of Arapahoe, Harkle Road Motors of Juanita, Hitchin-Hay Public Transit, Copert Seeds, Krutzinger Construction, Lakeside Sand and Gravel, Landmark Implement, Lord's Hardware and Appliance, Mark's Pharmacy, McConville Agency, McCook Clinic, MNB Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Arapahoe, Pizza Hut of McCook, Runza of McCook, Sandhill State Bank of Juanita, Sandman Grill Yard, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, TKO Pest Control, Valley Farm Industries, and Juanita Crossroads. Big thank you to all of them from the sport high school basketball here on KFNF. 45-19, Arapahoe out in front here. 6:14 left in quarter number 4. Warriors with their first 2 points of the quarter just coming a second ago. And then head coach Mike Tinez of the Falcons wanting to talk some things over. Called a timeout. 45-19 left. 45-19. 6:14 left here. Update from the other gym. After 3 quarters, Juanita Palisade on top 28-18 over Medicine Valley. Across the timeline, Hagan trying to get into the high post, stolen away from behind there by Schaefer. Schaefer racing up the left side, and then she will dribble it. Oh, I thought it was off her foot. But they say last touched by Riley Hagan, so it'll stay here with the Warriors. 45-19, 6:03 left in the fourth quarter. In between the rings, Schaefer stopped the basketball, stopped dribbling a long ways away. Schaefer is able to get it here to Sawyer. Schaefer across the floor to Desi Farner, who was trying to drive. So both Schaefers in the game was Sutton and Sawyer Schaefer. So call them by their first names so we can distinguish them a little bit. 5:51 to go. It'll be Sutton Schaefer to inbound. Gets it out to Sawyer for 3 in the left corner. Missed it, in and out. Rebound brought down by Hilker. Back out to Sawyer Schaefer, who kicks it to Sutton. Sutton now with the right corner 3. Misses everything. Rebound out of the hands of Johnson. Johnson racing it up the right side of the floor. Tries to take it all the way, coast to coast. And she will. And there's the first 2 points in a long while for the Hitchcock County Falcons. Kaya Johnson now with 9. That's the first points for Hitchcock County since the second quarter. So it almost came 3 minutes in as well into quarter number 4 before they were finally able to get it back on the board. 45-21. Farner into the high post here for Carpenter. Skip pass over to Sutton Schaefer. Sutton Schaefer over to Sawyer Schaefer now. Trying to dumps it off underneath. It'll be stolen away from behind by Carlson. Carlson gets it out. Kaya Johnson with the basketball. Johnson looking to drive. Hesitates. Stops on the right wing. Gets it over. Riley Hagan pops a 3. Backside rebound. Comes down with it is Carpenter of the Warriors. Carpenter in trouble after a couple of dribbles. Is able to get it out here to Sutton Schaefer. Schaefer up the near side. Left to right. Stops at the left wing. Into a double team, but will be fouled up front there by Reagan Hagan. That'll be the first foul, second foul on Hagan, first in the quarter for the Falcons. 45-21 with a basketball. Here are the Warriors. Yeah, I was going to say, I think she double dribbled with it. 20th turnover for Arapahoe. 45-21, 4:41 left here in the fourth quarter of play. So a lot of basketball left. Hitchcock County finally able to score their first 2 points since the second quarter just a little bit ago. And almost thrown away is MacArthur. Hagan runs it down to the half-court line, but will be fouled from behind by Sutton Schaefer. That'll be her third foul. Team foul number 2 for the Warriors in the quarter. 4:34, team foul number 1, for them in the quarter. 4:34 left, fourth quarter. 45-21. Hagan gets it in along the sideline here to Johnson. Johnson in trouble in a trap there. Needs some help. Dumps it on for the short corner for Riley Hagan, who's now in a triple team. Tries to get it to Carlson. Carlson will throw it away. It was Hagan throwing it away out of the hands of Sawyer Schaefer, who gets it off to Sutton. Sutton Schaefer brings it across the timeline with it on the left wing. Sutton into the high post, back out. Sawyer pump fakes the 3, but she travels with it first. Timeout on the floor that'll be taken by Arapahoe. 4:09 left, fourth quarter. We'll take one with them. 45-21, Arapahoe in front here on 101.1 KFNF.
The Culbertson Bank is an institution that offers all the conveniences that you expect from a full-service bank. But the Culbertson Bank thinks of itself as a group of your own hometown neighbors and friends, serving all of your banking needs. Whether it's a checking or savings account, car, farm, or home loan, you will always find a friendly face and a friendly welcome from everyone at the Culbertson Bank. They are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. The Culbertson Bank, serving you since 1886.
Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
45-21, Arapahoe in front of Hitchcock County. Girls Consolation Final. Winner gets 5th place in the Cattle Trail Tournament 2024. 45-21, cross the timeline. MacArthur with the basketball. Driving it down, left baseline. MacArthur looking, kicks it back out here. Round the horn, over to the right wing. Now gets it in here to the left low block. Carlson finds Homa on the backside. Will put it in from 5 feet. Asia Homa now with 3 points. And it makes it 45-23. 45-23, quickly back the other way. Sutton Schaefer drives it into the middle of the lane from the left low block. Lays up a layup and is fouled. And are they going to say she's going to head to the free throw line? I think so. That foul goes against Reagan Hagan, her 3rd. Team foul number 2 at the free throw line here is Schaefer. And Schaefer's first free throw is up and in. So Sutton Schaefer, 9 points on the day, 1 of 2 at the line. Can't get the second one to go. Schaefer almost came down with a rebound, but Larson does anyway for the Warriors, so an extra possession here. Carpenter out to Larson. Larson pump fakes back into the high post. Carpenter over to the right wing here. Farner drives, gets it down to Carpenter. Carpenter lays up the shot. Blocked behind by Carlson. Carlson then loses it, trying to dribble it up the middle of the floor. So turnovers from either side there. 46-23. Across the timeline comes Hagan. Hagan throws it over to the left wing for MacArthur. Back to the top of the key, Homa. Over to Hagan on the right wing. Hagan pump fakes, one dribble inside, throws it up from 5 feet. Carlson, offensive rebound, missed the putback. Rebound MacArthur, back out. 3 ball from Johnson, off back iron. Rebound goes into the hands of Carpenter, one dribble, who throws it ahead here to Farner. Farner up the left side of the floor, trying to turn on the Jets. Drives it all the way into the left baseline. She's stuck there underneath the hoop, looking for help. Gets it out. Schaefer with a left corner 3. Air ball, rebound to the hands of Homa. And Homa with 2:49 left gets it off to Reagan Hagan across the timeline. Over to MacArthur with the basketball on the left wing. MacArthur to Homa above the volleyball line. Over to MacArthur. Back with the basketball on the left wing. Gets it into the high post for Reagan Hagan. Couple of dribbles. Back out to MacArthur on the left wing. To Johnson with 15 to shoot here. MacArthur. Reagan Hagan. Left corner 3. Front iron. Rebound MacArthur. Back out here to Johnson. Johnson right baseline. Lays up the floater from the right low block. Missed it. Carlson with a rebound. Along inside there with Carpenter, and a foul, jump ball, back to Arapahoe. Excuse me. 46-23. (46-23), 23-point game. Cross the timeline. Well, the basketball here is Sawyer Schaefer. She's in trouble along that right baseline. Gets it off to Sutton. Sutton over here to Carlson, now to the high post. Ewalt kicks it out. Larson for 3 from the left wing, and she's got it. Sage Larson with 6 points. 49-23, Arapahoe continues to score here in quarter number 4 with 1:50 left. Over to the right top of the key for Homa. Skip pass into the middle of the lane. Dumps it off underneath Carlson. Up for 2, and she'll be fouled. Sage Larson called with a foul, her second. 49-23, Carlson at the free throw line to shoot a pair here. Madison Carlson, 3 points, 1 of 6 from the charity stripe today. And her first free throw is up and missed. 49-23, 1:42 left here in the fourth quarter. As she can't drain the first one. Arapahoe throwing in some subs. 1:42 left, fourth quarter, 49-23. Second one on the way here for Carlson. Missed it, and rebound will float out of bounds. So we'll go back here to Arapahoe with 1:42 left. Larson brings it across the timeline above the volleyball line. Bounce pass over to McCune on the left wing. McCune to Larson, top of the key. Larson with the basketball, a couple of dribbles over the right wing, trying to get it back to Larson. MacArthur almost comes up with a steal, but it'll go out of bounds. 49-23, 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. We have boys consolation final coming up next between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center, so stick around for that. Should be a good one. With the basketball between the rings, dribbles it over to the left wing, back up top of the key, now over to the right wing. Here for Roskup around the horn. Larson with it on the left wing to McCune, top of the key with 8 to shoot. Pulls up for 3, missed it, rebound underneath. Brought down there by the Falcons. And Caitlin Cook comes down with a rebound. Across the timeline, Jada Wood, top of the key, throws it over to the right wing here for Rupert. Rupert into the high post for Hagan, kicks it back out. Jada Wood, left corner 3, and she'll knock it down. Jada Wood for 3, 49-26. Big shot there. It's been a quiet second half for the Falcons, but a big 3 there. McCune steps into a right wing 3 and will airball it. Saved in not saved in time. 40.6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Arapahoe 49, Hitchcock County 26. Hitchcock County, the basketball, brings it across the timeline here. Wood throws it over the right wing for Rupert. Rupert with the basketball. Long skip pass stolen away here by Roskup. Roskup driving it down. Right lane line. Kicks it out. McCune transition 3. Airballs that one again. Long rebound brought down to the backside by Larson with 19 seconds to go. Shot clock dart. McCune over the right wing for Roskup to McCune. Top of the key. Here with 12 seconds to go. Larson to McCune. McCune over to the right wing for Roskup into the short corner. Back up top of the key, 3 seconds left here. Roskup into the short corner, looking to drive, goes around. That's where the game will come to a close. 49-26, Arapahoe gets the job done. They're your 5th place victors in the Cattle Trail Tournament. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap things up. Get you ready for the boys' game between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center on the other side, on the boys' side of the Consolation Final. That'll be coming up next here on 101.1 KFNF. Arapahoe wins it 49-26.
Imagine choosing from quick, affordable, and quality. They say you can only pick 2. At Divinity Ford in Binkelman, you get all 3. Need a new or used Ford? They've got a wide selection, perfect for any lifestyle or budget. And once you've found your dream Ford, keep it running smoothly with their top-notch service. Financing? They make it simple and stress-free. At Divinity Ford, they don't just sell cars, they build relationships that last. Drive home today and keep going strong with Divinity Ford in Binkelman. Divinity Ford, they keep you going.
For over 50 years, First State Bank in Holbrook, Nebraska has redefined the way you bank. Family-owned and community-focused, First State Bank is known for its simplicity and customer-first approach. Enjoy a debit card with no monthly fee, seamless online banking, ACH payments, and email statement access. Their service is tailored to meet your unique needs. Visit First State Bank to experience personalized banking that works for you. First State Bank, a simple way of banking. Visit them in Holbrook today.
Harkle Road Motors in Juanita and Imperial, Nebraska is where strength meets the field. With their ag machinery and parts, they are a powerhouse. With Kinsey, Kuhn, Sunflower, and more, they've got the robust lineup to tackle any job. And for life's little mishaps, Harkle Road Motors Collision Center in Imperial has your back. When it comes to farming and fixes, trust Harkle Road Motors, your partners in the field and on the road. Visit Harkle Road Motors Ag online for all your needs.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
49-26, your final score in our girls' consolation final, as Hitchcock County a 0-point third quarter. I think if it's a little bit different, we have a closer game down the stretch, but the final score is 49-26 here in favor of Arapahoe. All right, take you through your final numbers. Start with Arapahoe. 6 points from Ruby McCune, 4 from Emma Strand, 6 from Sage Larson, 2 from Sawyer Schaefer, 6 from Cadence Carpenter, 4 from Desi Farner, 9 from Sutton Schaefer, 10 from Clara Hilker, and 1 from Mackenzie Ewalt. The Arapahoe Warriors go 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They commit 22 turnovers. Hitchcock County, 9 points from Kaya Johnson, 3 from Jada Wood, 8 from Reagan Hagan, 3 from Asia Homa, and 3 from Madison Carlson. The Falcons go 3 of 12 from the free throw line. They commit 19 turnovers. It was Hitchcock County after 14-11. Arapahoe outscores them 15-5 in the second for a 24-19 lead, and then outscored them 19-0 in the third quarter for a 43-19 lead. And Arapahoe would even continue to add on to that a little bit before finally Hitchcock County would score with about 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. But it was a 7-6 outscoring for Hitchcock County the fourth, but 49-26, Arapahoe gets the win. So Arapahoe will improve to 4-1. They are your fifth place team here in the Cattle Trail Tournament. Hitchcock County will drop to 2-2. They finish in sixth place. So each of those teams, though, one better place than last year. Arapahoe finished in sixth last year in the tournament. Hitchcock County in seventh, but Hitchcock County this year in seventh, in sixth, and Arapahoe in fifth place. 49-26, Arapahoe gets the win. We'll take a break, get you back to some regular programming. When we bring you back, though, it'll be time for our boys action between Maywood-Hayes Center and Hitchcock County for the boys consolation final. That'll be coming up next right here on KFNF.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation.
Special feature presentation of high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF, online at highplainsradio.net, and online at the KFNF YouTube channel. Today's game is brought to you in part by Adams Bank and Trust in Indianola, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, Community Hospital, Culbertson Bank, Devaney Ford, First Aid Insurance of Arapahoe, Harker Road Motors of Juanita, Hitch-Hay Public Transit, Copridge Seeds, Krutzinger Construction, Lakeside Sand and Gravel, Landmark Implement, Lords, Mark's Pharmacy, the McConville Agency, McCook Clinic, M&B Bank, Nutrient Ag of Arapahoe, Pizza Hut of McCook, Runza of McCook, Sandhill State Bank of Juanita, Sandman Grow Yard, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, TKO Pest Control, and Valley Farms Industries, and Juanita Crossroads. Now, let's go out loud to the court for all of the action.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here from the Peter and Dolores Graff Event Center on the campus of McCook Community College for another round of Cattle Trail Tournament basketball. We just had the girls' consolation final wrap up with Arapahoe getting the win by a final score of 49 to 26. And now it is the Hitchcock County boys and the Maywood-Hayes Center boys battling it out for the consolation final on the boys' side of things. What does that mean? Well, the winner gets 5th place, the loser gets 6th place. But if you can walk away with a win, that means you turn the tournament around after an opening loss to go 2-0 over the next 2 days, and that's what each of these teams are trying to do. Hitchcock County comes into the game with a record of 2-1. Their only loss on the year is to Oberlin in the first round of the tournament, 62-43. Rattled off a win against Juanita Palisade last night, 46-32. Hitchcock County only led by 2 after one quarter, 18-16, and led at the half just by 5, 25-20, and just by 5 again after 3, but they outscored Wapak 11-2 in the fourth quarter for a 46-32 win over the Broncos. For the Wolves, they come into tonight with a record of 3-1. Maywood-Hayes Center to open up the year beat Wallace and Southwest. Their only loss on the year to Med Valley in the first round of the tournament, 52-43, but took down Arapahoe last night. They were up by 2 after one quarter, 18-16, up by 5 at the break, and then were able to coast to the win there, 45-29, with a great second half. Maywood-Hayes Center, Hitchcock County, for the right to say you got 5th place in the Cattle Trail Tournament, as each of these teams losing their opening round game. Hitchcock County lost to Oberlin, and Maywood-Hayes Center lost to Med Valley last year. Maywood-Hayes Center was on the other side of the bracket, finishes the runner-up in the tournament, losing to Dundee County Stratton in the final 49-47. Hitchcock County as well was on the other side of the bracket, finished in 4th place, losing to Arapahoe in the 3rd and 4th place game, 51-43. So a couple of different tournaments this year for both for Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center, but each of them looking to end the day with a win here today. All right, just about set and ready to go between Maywood-Hayes Center and Hitchcock County for the consolation final here today. Between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center, the winner will get 5th place in the Cattle Trail Tournament. Starting lineups just been announced, and we're set and ready to go here in this one. So Maywood-Hayes Center, Keenan Richards at center circle along with Jace Hawkswell. We're just about set and ready to get this thing underway. And Richards and Hawkswell. Richards will win the tip. And he dumps it back off here to Anders, and Anders will bring it up across the timeline. Anders throws it over the right wing, gets it back top of the key, over to the left wing here. Long skip pass. Anders will step into a right wing three, misses it off back iron. Rebound brought down underneath right there by Richards. Richards back up with it, and count the bucket and one for Keenan Richards. He's got 2 points. And Maywood-Hayes Center starts out on a hot streak there to make it 2-0. So 2-0 lead here. Of course.
Of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh-baked Christmas cookies and a cup of hot cocoa. Whatever says Christmas to you and your family, our family at Community Hospital wishes you the happiest and healthiest of holidays. So take care, stay warm, and don't overdo it at the Christmas party. But if you need us, we'll be here to help and get you back to home and hearth as soon as possible. Community Hospital. Advanced care. Always there.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Welcome back here from McCook Community College. Apologize about that, dealing with some technical difficulties. 3-ball on the way from Maywood-Hayes Center. Long rebound, tracked down right here by Bros. Bros with the basketball, throws it over the right wing, now to the right corner here. Dumps it off down the right lane line to Erickson. Erickson trying to stick it back out. It'll be stolen away here by the Falcons, and a turnover for Maywood-Hayes Center. That'll send it back the other way. Hitchcock County with the basketball. Long skip pass. Kisker gets it off to the left corner. Now Kisker driving left wing. Lobs it up underneath to Jace Hawkswell, up for two. Missed it underneath. Rebound into the hands of Richards. Richards with a long pass up front and ahead to Anders. Anders with the basketball. Gets it off to the left wing here to Braz. Braz down left lane line. Kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way. Off back iron. Long rebound brought down there in the left corner by by Jace Hawkswell. Hawkswell racing up the middle of the floor, dumps it off underneath to Baker. Baker trying to throw it back in play there. Will lose it out of bounds, and a turnover for Hitchcock County. 2-0, Maywood-Hayes Center, 4:50 to go in the first quarter of play. Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball. They'll walk it up across the timeline. In between the rings, throws over the right wing, now to the right corner here for the Wolves. Now to the right wing with the basketball is Bros. Bros throws it back up to the top of the key, driving down, right lane line. Erickson kicks it back out. Bros on the drive. He goes over the layup, missed it, blocked there by Kisker. Kisker trying to run it out down the floor, looking to spin in the middle of the lane. He loses the basketball there in transition. Back the other way into the corner, and a travel for Maywood-Hayes Center. 2-0, 4:19 left here in quarter number 1. Maywood-Hayes Center out in front, 2-0. Hitchcock County with the basketball. Baker will walk it up, dribble it up, bring it across the timeline, throws it over the right wing. Baker throws it back over, top of everybody, now over with it on the left wing, back inside to Hawkswell as it tapped away from behind. Now Bros loses the basketball in transition, but Richards was there right to pick it up. He gets it out to Erickson. Erickson will bring it across the timeline with the basketball on the right wing to the top of the key, now over to the left wing. Bros pump fakes the three. Bros looking to get it off to somebody. Long pass over to the top, pump fakes the three. Now on the drive, Erickson from the right low block, back out to the top of the key here for Bros. Bros drives it down. Left lane line, kicks it back out, pump fake the three, and the drive for Anders. Anders now gets it back to Bros. Bros will reset everything back up again. Bros with a lob pass underneath, pump fake, and Richards almost got it able to go up and in, but missed it. Backside a rebound to the hands of Hawkswell. Hawkswell up the middle of the floor, kicks it back out. Baker in the right corner. Baker feeds Kisker underneath. Kisker over the right shoulder, lays it up off glass, and in for two, and there's the first 2 points for Randall Rass' squad, and we're knotted up at 2 apiece here with 3:17 left in the first quarter of play. Mayhay with a basketball right to left across the timeline. Long pass over on a skip to Braz. Inside here to the short corner. Back out for the Wolves on the left wing to the top of the key with a basketball. One dribble for Bros. Bros swings it over to the left wing. 3 ball on the way for Erickson. Missed it. Rebound into the hands here of Schilke. Schilke racing up the left side of the floor. Now crosses over to the middle lane. Stuck there. Just pulls up from 5 feet. Missed it. Rebound into the hands here of the Wolves. And back the other way comes Maywood-Hayes Center. The throw back up the floor down the right side to Erickson. Pump fakes the three on the right wing. Now to Bros, top of the key. Over to Erickson on the right wing. Erickson with the basketball to the right corner. Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball there on the right wing. Now they come left side with it into the left corner. Erickson drives to the right lane line, pulls it back out. Left lane line, pulls it back out. 3 on the way. Bros, no. Rebound follow there from Anders. He can't get the follow and the shot to go in. 2-2 it remains here with 2:18 to go. Into the corner, in trouble down there is Prop, trying to get it back up to the top of the key to Hawkswell and almost throws it away. But it'll stay with Hitchcock County. 26 to shoot and 2:16 left in the first quarter. 2-2 between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center. Boys Consolation final. Winner takes 5th place. Brody Hubble will inbound just to the right of the Maywood-Hayes Center bench. Hubble looking, throws it in here to Baker. Baker with the basketball, now with it on the right wing. Long skip pass over to Schilke on the left wing. Schilke with the basketball, almost double team, throws it back. Now around the horn to Hubble in the right corner. Baker with a drive, pulls up from 15 feet with a floater with the right hand. Can't get that one to drop home on the bank. It'll be Anders racing it up the near side, right to left. Now walking it up, kind of centers it up somewhat over the right wing here for Callis. Callis gives it off to the top of the key for Oliver Anders. Around the horn, Callis with a 3 in the left corner, misses everything. Backside rebound, and it out of the hands of Anders. It was Bros that picked it back up and will throw it off Schilke's hand and out of bounds, but they say last touch by Bros before he threw it back in. And so it'll go back to the Falcons here, a turnover for Maywood-Hayes Center. 2-2, 1:39 left in the first quarter of play. Maywood-Hayes Center with the basket. Hitchcock County with the basketball out of the high post. Kisker from 18 can't get the touch and the follow, so misses that. Rebound goes under the hands of Dribbin. Down the other way, here comes Callis with the basketball. Throws it back up to the top of the key for Dribbin. Dribbin with the basketball. Dibburn with the basketball, throws over the right wing. Here for Anders, back out to Oliver Anders. Now to Dibben. Dibben with the basketball, back up top of the key, pump faking. On the drive is Jackson Anders. Anders dumps it off to Oliver Anders. Anders, right low block, back out to Jackson for 3, off front iron. Rebound to the hands of Hubble at the 3-point arc, but he'll lose it, trying to dribble it in between a couple of defenders. 4 turnover for Hitchcock County. Back to Maywood-Hayes Center. Bros on the drive, down left lane line, and then he'll lose the basketball from behind. Tipped away there by Schilke, Baker will lead the point back the other way for Hitchcock County with 43 seconds to go. It'll go into the short corner here for Hawkswell. Back up to the top of the key, around the horn to the high post for Kisker. Back out, Schilke for three. Got it! Mason Schilke with a huge shot. His first 3 points of the afternoon, and it makes it 5-2. Hitchcock County in front by 3. So the Falcons out in front by 3, 5-2. 20 seconds to go. Oliver Anders with the basketball gets it to Dibben. Dibben with a college range 3, and he'll respond. Sawyer Dibben with a big shot there. He's got 3 points, and it makes it 5-5. Here with just 4 seconds left, Baker in trouble, has to throw it over to Schilke. Schilke looking for Kisker at the buzzer, no, and that's where the quarter will come to a close. Low-scoring defensive affair between two RPAC rivals for the consolation final on the boys' side here in the Cattle Trail Tournament. 5-5, Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center after one here on 101.1 KFNF.
The Culbertson Bank is an institution that offers all the conveniences that you expect from a full-service bank. But the Culbertson Bank thinks of itself as a group of your own hometown neighbors and friends, serving all of your banking needs. Whether it's a checking or savings account, car, farm, or home loan, you will always find a friendly face and a friendly welcome from everyone at the Culbertson Bank. They are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. The Culbertson Bank, serving you since 1886.
Imagine choosing from quick, affordable, and quality. They say you can only pick two. At Deviney Ford in Bakelman, you get all three. Need a new or used Ford? They've got a wide selection, perfect for any lifestyle or budget. And once you've found your dream Ford, keep it running smoothly with their top-notch service. Financing? They make it simple and stress-free. At Deviney Ford, they don't just sell cars, they build relationships that last. Drive home today and keep going strong with Deviney Ford in Bakelman. Deviney Ford, they keep you going.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Second quarter action here in the boys' consolation final. Jace Hawkswell over the right shoulder to start out the second quarter on Hitchcock County's first possession. Couldn't get it to go as it falls off the back iron. Rebound for the Wolves. They bring it up the left side. Now across the timeline. Richards throws over the right wing here. Long skip pass to the hands of Dibburn. Dibburn with the basketball. Gives it off here into the left wing. Now back to the top of the key for Callis. Over to the left wing. Cutting down that left lane line is Callis. Throws it back out here. Richards pump fakes. Drives it into the middle of the lane. Kicks it back out. Callis does the same thing. 7 to shoot. Throws it back out. 2 ball on the way from Callis just inside the arc. Rebound Richardson, and he'll go back up for 2 and be fouled. Keenan Richards now with 4 points. Count the bucket and 1 for him. And Richards has a chance to make it a 3-point game in favor of Maywood-Hayes Center as they now have the lead at 7-5, 7:16 left in the first half. Richards at the free throw line with the and 1 and can't get that one to drop. So Richards with 4 points. Just one free throw where he's 0 for 1. 7-5, Maywood-Hayes Center. Schilke, hard pass over to Baker on the left wing. Back to Schilke on the right wing. Under the high post, Kisker from 18. That one won't fall. Was just in and out. Kisker got a great mid-range game, but hasn't been able to get one of those to fall. Quickly back the other way comes Maywood-Hayes Center. Up the right side of the floor, into the right corner, looking to get it into the high post. It'll be stolen away from behind. Maywood-Hayes Center, 5 turnovers so far in the contest. Back the other way, Schilke with the basketball. Long pass over the top to Prop. Into the high post for Kisker. Around the horn, Baker in the right corner in a trap there. Throws it back up to Schilke to Kisker at the high post. Kisker looking to get it inside to Hawkswell to be popped up in the air and stolen away. Turnover for Hitchcock County. Back the other way comes Maywood-Hayes Center into the right corner. With the basketball is Dibburn. Dibburn, long pass over the top here. Was looking to get it back. Saving it inbounds there as Erickson finds his point guard. Now it goes around the horn back to Dibburn again. Back up top of the key. Erickson over the top. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way from Dibburn. No. Rebound to the backside. Right down there by the Falcons. It'll be Schilke racing it up the right side of the floor. He gives it off from the right wing for Baker. Baker lobs it up to Hawkswell. He turns, spins, puts it off glass, and in for 2. Jace Hawkswell with his first 2 points. And we're knotted back up at 7 apiece. Tie ball game with 5:55 to go in the second quarter of play. Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball on the right wing for Dibburn. Dibburn, long pass over into the high post for Callis. Callis down right lane line, kicks it back out. Couple of hard dribbles there. Back to the top of the key. Now a drive. Now back to Dibburn. Dibburn drives just inside the arc. They get it back out. A lot of dribble and drives. 3 ball on the way for Maywood-Hayes Center. No. Rebound to the hands of Baker, and Baker will be fouled. 5:34 left here in quarter number 2. 7-7 between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center. Boys Consolation final. And that foul will go against Bros, his first. Kalis with a foul, his first. Now finding Hawkswell again down underneath was Kisker this time, but as it popped out and away from behind, but then trying to get it out to Bros in transition there was Maywood-Hayes Center, and they'll turn it over. 5:24 left in the second quarter, 7-7, Hitchcock County, Maywood-Hayes Center in the boys' consolation final. Baker with the basketball, gets it in here to Prop. Prop with the basketball, left wing extended, down, throws it up to the top of the key, dumps it off underneath. It'll go underneath the legs of Prop. Prop saves it back in bounds, gives it back, up and in for 2. Jace Hawkswell now with 4 points. Jace Hawkswell with a big shot there, gives Hitchcock County the lead back, 9-7. Over to the right wing, now to the right corner here for Anders. Anders throws it back to Bros, back to Anders in the right corner. Anders, one dribble, looking to get it to somebody, gets into the high post for Richards, swings it around, 3 ball on the way from the left corner, got it. Maywood-Hayes Center with a big shot right there, 3 points for them on that one, and make it 10-9. Cross the timeline. Over into the right corner, 3 ball on the way. That one's off back iron, missed. Rebound goes into the hands of Kisker. Kisker the follow. Can't get that one to roll. It was halfway down and popped back out on the right side of the rim. Back the other way, 10-9. Maywood-Hayes Center in front. Over into the left corner. A couple of dribbles for Bros. Lobs it up over the top, and Richards can't miss it. Missed it, underneath. Rebound brought down by Hawkswell. Hawkswell racing it up the middle of the floor. Hawkswell dumps it off to the outside for Kisker. Kisker back to Hawkswell from 15. Offside iron. He'll miss everything there, and that one will go out of bounds. 10-9. Maywood-Hayes Center in front here in quarter number 2. 4:09 left. Defensive battle between these two squads. Across the timeline. Rose swings over to the left wing, now to the left corner. Here for Erickson. Erickson, couple of dribbles to the right wing. Top of the key 3 for Bros. No, off the bottom of the backboard, comes back out to Bros after it was tipped around a couple of times. To Erickson, into the high post. Anders turns, spins, misses it from 5 feet. The rebound into the hands of Kisker. Kisker looking to push a little bit down the floor. Kisker, nobody going to stop him there at the top of the key. Throws it out to Hubble in the left corner. Hubble with the basketball. Long pass up to Schilke above the volleyball line. Over to Baker, back to Schilke. Schilke to Hubble in the left corner, and back out to Schilke. Schilke gives it off to Baker. Baker skip pass inside to Kisker, who finds the bottom of the net from 5 feet away. Adam Kisker with 4 points now here on the day, and it makes it 11-7. Makes it 11-10. 11-10, Maywood-Hayes Center underneath with Richards back out. 3 ball on the way again. This one's off front iron. Rebound to the backside, brought down by Hawkswell. Hawkswell racing up the right side of the floor. Hawkswell dumps it off with a pass, gets it back. Hawkswell around the horn. Kisker with a left wing 3. That's off back iron. Long rebound brought down there by Hawkswell. Down right lane line, back out. Baker for 3 this time from the right wing. Missed that one. Rebound tapped around underneath under the hands of Richards. 2:47 left in the second quarter. 11-10. Timeout on the floor. Taken by Colby Hamilton. We'll take one with them. 2:44 left, second quarter, 11-10. Hitchcock County in front on 101.1 KFNF.
For over 50 years, First State Bank in Holbrook, Nebraska has redefined the way you bank. Family-owned and community-focused, First State Bank is known for its simplicity and customer-first approach. Enjoy a debit card with no monthly fee, seamless online banking, ACH payments, and email statement access. Their service is tailored to meet your unique needs. Visit First State Bank to experience personalized banking that works for you. First State Bank, a simple way of banking. Visit them in Holbrook today.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
2:44 left, second quarter of play, 11-10. Hitchcock County in front by 1. Hitchcock County, Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball out of the timeout. Over into the right corner, throws it back up, into the left wing. Now Anders on the drive, pulls up just inside the arc there from 15, takes a giant step to get him some leverage, lays up the shot, missed it, backside rebound. That one will be blocked from Jace Hawkswell into tomorrow. Jace Hawkswell going from one side of the lane to the other to block that one out of bounds, and it'll stay with Maywood-Hayes Center underneath their own hoop here. 2:26 left in the second quarter, 11-10 Hitchcock County. Thrown into the right wing, back up top of the key on the drive down, left lane line, kicks it back out here. Rose with the basketball over to the left wing. Anders gives it back up to the top of the key over to the right wing. Now to the right corner here for Anders. Anders throws it back up top of the key for Bros. Bros gets it to the right corner for Erickson. Erickson back up top of the key here for Anders. Anders on the drive, kicks it back out to Erickson. Erickson now finds a cutter in the middle of the lane. Back out to Anders with 5 to shoot. And the basketball will go out of bounds off the heels of a Maywood-Hayes Center Wolf and out of bounds. A lot of that type of offense from Maywood-Hayes Center. A lot of drives, a lot of kicks, but not a lot of points off of it, as they're just trying to drive and kick and hopefully finding either an open three or a way to get inside the lane, but no one's been wanting to take those shots yet. 11-10, Hitchcock County in front by 1. Up the left side of the floor, Schilke picks it up a long ways away from the basket, but Baker was able to bail him out. Throws it back to Schilke on the left wing. Schilke with a long skip pass over to Prop out of the short corner. Kisker from 18. That one's in and out. Rebound. Baker on the backside up for 2, and he'll be fouled, and is going to head to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Great job on the backside right there by Jace Hawkswell. He's having himself quite the game, and Kisker would be too, but it seems like any shot that he has had from the mid-range has seriously just went in and out and was halfway down when it did a rolled out. Anders with the foul. First one of the way for Hawkswell is up and in. Jace Hawkswell now with 5 points. He's 1 of 1. This is the first free throw attempts for Hitchcock County in the game. 12-10. Hawkswell's second free throw is up and in. 13-10. Here in quarter number 2. Quickly down the other way on the drive. Looking to kick it back out, Erickson. Throws it back up top of the key. Around the horn they go. Anders on the drive, trying to get it inside, and a foul will be called. 13-10, 1:28 left in the second quarter of play. Hitchcock County, that foul will go against Carter Prop, his first. Team foul number 2 of the quarter. Lob pass inside here. Anders kicks it back out on the drive, looking to get it to the corner there, stolen away. Schilke up the right side of the floor, stops at the right wing, wanted to pop the 3, gets it to Kisker over to the left wing for Prop, back to Kisker at the high post. Kisker one dribble, pulls up from 5 feet, misses it off front iron. Oliver Anders with a rebound, gets it outside here, races it up the right side of the floor, dumps it off into the right corner, and a long 3 for Jackson Anders, and he'll hit it from the right corner. Jackson Anders with his first 3 points and a big 3 to tie us up at 13 apiece. So 13-13, under a minute left here in the first half. 50 seconds to go. Schilke throws it into the left corner. Hawkswell open underneath, goes up for 2. Blocked from behind by Oliver Anders. And up the right side of the floor. That one will be taken away in transition. Kisker was the one to take it away. Kisker dumps it off here to Schilke. Schilke will bring it across the timeline. 32 seconds left. Into the high post. Dumps it off underneath to Hawkswell. Hawkswell in trouble. Finds Kisker. Kisker from 15. And that one will finally drop home. Kisker now with 6 points. And makes it 15-13. Hitchcock County in front here with 16 seconds to go across the timeline. Into the right corner with a basketball. A couple of dribbles there. Back up top of the key for Anders. Anders looking at the clock now, gets it off. 5 seconds to go. Oliver Anders back to Jackson Anders. Anders throws it back up to Bros. Bros from the volleyball line at the buzzer doesn't go. Anders with a rebound, misses that, and we head to the halftime. Hitchcock County in front, 15-13. This is high school basketball. I'm on a 1.1 KFNF.
Harkle Road Motors in Juanita and Imperial, Nebraska is where strength meets the field. With their ag machinery and parts, they are a powerhouse. With Kinsey, Kuhn, Sunflower, and more, they've got the robust lineup to tackle any job. And for life's little mishaps, Harkle Road Motors Collision Center in Imperial has your back. When it comes to farming and fixes, trust Harkle Road Motors, your partners in the field and on the road. Visit Harkle Road Motors Ag online for all your needs.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Bring the best to the table with Copridge Seeds of Cambridge. Commitment to the customer and commitment of quality show high results with this grower-owned company. With over 30 years of sales knowledge, Al Copridge will take the time to understand your operation, keep you updated on the latest in seed information, and provide valuable recommendations tailored to you, the customer. All done in a quick and timely manner. Get invested with a team that gives results. Copridge Seeds at 308-697-4848.
Aspect of life, having a solid foundation is key. It's that way with families, sports teams, and of course, buildings. That's where Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix comes in as a local concrete specialist. Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix in Binkelman, built from the ground up. Let Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix help you build a strong foundation by calling 308-423-2061. That's 423-2061. Krutzinger Construction is a proud supporter of Dundee County Stratton High School sports.
Lakeside Sand and Gravel offers top-grade sand, gravel, and crushed rock. They have what you need for your project. Need delivery? Their fleet of side dump, belly dump, and end dump trucks will haul and spread within a 100-mile radius of Trenton. Plus, they offer NDOT spec materials. Don't settle for less. Choose superior recycled concrete and asphalt. Visit lakesidesand.com or call them today.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Visit Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lord's to get twice the washer you have at home. Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
Covered with summer's allergies or pesky bug bites? Mark's Pharmacy and Arapahoe Pharmacy have you covered for relief. From fast-acting allergy medication to soothing bug bite treatments, they've got everything you need for a carefree summer. And that's not all. They deliver prescriptions right to your door in McCook, Cambridge, Arapahoe, and other area communities. Say goodbye to long pharmacy lines and hello to convenience when you visit marksrx.com and arapahoepharmacy.com to learn more. Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Second half action just about ready to get underway as we're here at halftime between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes in the boys' consolation final. Been a slugfest between a couple of athletic teams. No one really wanting to take a clear-cut lead, but it's Hitchcock County the break with a 2-point lead, 15-13. Take you through your first half numbers. Adam Kisker with 6 points, Jace Hawkswell with 5, Mason Schilke with 3. For the Maywood-Hayes Center Wolves, Cody Schwenk with 3. Sawyer Dibburn with 3. 4 points from Keenan Richards and 3 points from Jackson Anders. The Wolves commit 9 turnovers in the first half. Hitchcock County commits 6. Hitchcock County Maywood-Hayes, they were knotted up at 5 after 1, and it's a 15-13 halftime lead, outscoring the Wolves was Hitchcock County 10-8 there in the second quarter. So 15-13 halftime lead here for the Hitchcock County Falcons. Like I said, been a slugfest and just been a battle inside. Maywood-Hayes Center, just I feel like they haven't really found a rhythm on offense. Been a lot of driving and kicking, but Coach Randall Rath, he always puts out a good defense, and they've just been able to pack the paint. And so anytime they do that, they haven't been able to find those open threes like they've been wanting to. And when they have, they've been able to hit them, but just haven't been able to find them as regularly as they've been able to play good pack line defense and kind of absorb it as Hitchcock County. And then on the other end, Hitchcock County, seems like they've missed a lot of easy layups inside there as well. But the main one coming, I think, from Adam Kisker, who really loves to get his mid-range going, and it started getting going there just down the stretch. Hit a couple of big mid-range shots right there before the end of the half, but Kisker stepped in before that, though. It seemed like every time he would shoot it from 18, 15 feet, the ball would just, rim down and rim out. I mean, there was so if he can get going with that mid-range game, I'm sure. But Hitchcock County was a little turnover happy to begin, settled down a lot, and able to absorb that 1-3-1 pressure from Hitchcock from Maywood-Hayes Center. So it'll be interesting to see what halftime adjustments each coach made. I'm sure there will be plenty of them. 15-13 here at halftime. Hitchcock County in front. We'll take a break. Be back with more. Here's second half action on 101.1 KFNF.
Farmers Mutual Hail Insurance Company of Iowa has provided crop hail insurance to the American farmers since 1893. Their trademark is a quality policy and excellent service, reinforced by financial stability. Farmers Mutual Hail provides a trained field and adjusting staff of more than 500 individuals ready to serve you. Protect your investment by insuring with one of the oldest and most reliable crop hail insurance companies around. Contact the McConville Agency in Indianola, your local Farmers Mutual Hail agent, today for a free estimate.
At McCook Clinic, we understand that when you're unwell, convenience is key. That's why we've designed McCook Clinic's Convenient Care, a walk-in medical service for your immediate ailments. We're not just a clinic, we're a devoted health partner for your entire family. Experience swift, comprehensive care without the need for scheduling. It's more than healthcare, it's peace of mind. McCook Clinic, healthcare for the family. Discover more at mccookclinic.com.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Hey Bison fans, show your school spirit and support McCook Public Schools with an MNB Bison debit card. Every time you sign with the Bison debit card, MNB will donate to McCook Public Schools on your behalf. Make a difference for your school and put the Bison debit card in your wallet today. Call, click, or stop by your local MNB to learn more. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, seed, soil, nutrients, growth, yield, harvest, precision, profit, solutions, success. No matter what you need for your crops, Nutrient Ag Solution has it all. And in Arapahoe and Oxford, they've been helping farmers thrive for years. For premium chemicals to expert crop consulting, they've got you covered. Call Arapahoe at 308-962-7965 or Oxford at 308-824-3325.
Life's fast-paced, and that often means missing out on cherished memories with loved ones. When you finally gather everyone, why spend time cooking? Discover McCook Pizza Hut's Triple Treat Box. Enjoy 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and a cookie for just $21.99. Simply order online, pick it up, and savor the flavors. Now, your focus can be on what truly matters, time with family. McCook Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. North Highway 83 in McCook. Log on to pizzahut.com.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Second half action about ready to start here in this boys consolation final. 15-13 Hitchcock County in front at the break as the Falcons with that 2-point lead. They were able to put up a couple of points right down near the end of the quarter. And Maywood-Hayes Center couldn't get a shot off before the buzzer sounded on their end, and so that's how we sit Hitchcock County with a 2-point lead of the break, 15-13. The boys trying to take home 5th place after Hitchcock County girls with a tough loss. They took home 6th place. Maywood-Hayes Center girls competing for 3rd and 4th place over at the senior high coming up at 4 o'clock. Yeah, don't forget, we got 3rd and 4th place boys action here between Oberlin and Southwest coming up next with the basketball. Anders brings it across the timeline, gets over to Schwenk, now over the right wing. Long skip pass to Anders on the left wing. Long range three for Anders, no. And coming up with a rebound underneath, swiping it away from Hawkswell and laying it up and in for 2 is Cade Bros. And Bros, with his first 2 points of the night, ties this up at 15 apiece to start quarter number 2. Quickly inside to Hawkswell, back out to Schilke, into the high post for Kisker. Kisker feeds it to Prop. Back over to Baker with the basketball on the left wing. Baker, one dribble, throws it back out here to Schilke. Schilke inside to Kisker. Back out Schilke with a right wing 3. That's off front iron. Rebound into the hands of Kisker. Back up for 2, and he'll put it in. Adam Kisker with 8 points on the night. And it makes it 17-15. Back in front is Maywood-Hayes Center. Lob pass over the high post, taken away by Kisker from behind. They were looking to get it to Schwenk there, but instead it'll be stolen away from behind. Turnover for the Wolves. Another corner for Prop. He'll pull up with a left corner 3. Missed it. Hawkswell with a rebound. Inside the lane, down right lane line. Lays it off glass. Missed it too strong. Great job by Hawkswell. Almost came up with a big bucket there, but just missed it. Schwenk up the right side, 17-15. Hitchcock County, 6:43 left, second quarter, with a basketball on the left wing. Throws it back up to the top of the key here. Lob pass underneath to Richards. Richards up and in for 2. Great find from the top of the key there by Cade Bros to Keenan Richards. Richards now with 6 points and ties this up at 17 apiece. 17 all here in quarter number 3. Hawkswell the basketball, right low block, kicks it out to Schilke. Long pass to Baker, into Prop in the left corner. Back to Baker, gets it inside to Kisker. Kisker one dribble back out. Schilke with a right wing 3, off front iron. Kisker against Richards. Richards comes up with a rebound, gets it out to Bros. Bros up the left side, stops just inside the arc, kicks it back out, top of the key. Erickson down left lane line, dumps it off to Richards, up for 2. Missed it, backside rebound from the right low block, brought down by the Falcons. Up the right side of the floor, right to left across the timeline. With the basketball, top of the key now is Baker, gets it to Kisker, inside to Hawkswell, down right lane line, in trouble, kicks it back out. Baker over to Prop, left corner 3, that misses everything, but it'll be tapped out of bounds off the hands of Hawkswell. 17-17, 5:39 to go in the third quarter of play. 17 all. Schwenk runs it up the middle of the 4, brings it across the timeline above the volleyball line, throws it over to the left wing, back up to the top of the key, gives it off to the left wing inside of the high post here for Bros. Back out to Erickson to Schwenk, over to the left wing here for Dibburn. Dibburn gets into the high post, kicks it back out. Bros on the drive to the high post himself now, kicks it back out to Erickson with 10 to shoot. Around the horn to Schwenk to Dibburn on the left wing. Dibburn gets into the short corner, back up top of the key. Schwenk steps into a straightaway 3 and will knock it down with the shot clock running down. Cody Schwenk now with 6 points in the contest and makes it 20-17. Maywood-Hayes Center back out in front, 20-17. Back on the other end, Prop will turn it over, saved back inbounds. So back-to-back turnovers from either side there. Hitchcock County remains with the basketball. 16 to shoot here. Lobs it up over to the top with the basketball, right wing. Here, 10 to shoot. Kisker, long pass out to the top of the key. Baker takes one dribble, dumps it off to Hawkswell underneath, up and in for 2. Excuse me, great pass up and underneath right there by Baker, finds Hawkswell. Hawkswell now with 7 points, and it makes it 20-19, 1 point lead in favor of the Wolves. Driving inside, kicking it back out here. Erickson gets it out, Schwenk straightaway 3 again. He's 2 for 2 in the half from 3. Schwenk now with 3 threes on the day, 2 for 2 in this half. Makes it 23-19, 4-point game. And Coach Randall Rath wants a timeout. 23-19, we'll take one with them. It's Maywood-Hayes Center in front by 4 with 4:05 left in quarter 3. I'm on 1.1 KFNF.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry Life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Welcome back here. Boys Consolation Final between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center. As it is 23-19, Cody Schwenk with back-to-back threes on back-to-back possessions has opened it up a little bit for the Wolves. The Wolves at 2-3-1 on the year. Hitchcock County at 2-1. 23-19, 4:05 left in the third quarter. It'll be propped to inbound. Long pass that'll be stolen away by Dibburn. Dibburn takes it coast to coast and lays it up and in for two out of the Hitchcock County timeout. Not at all what Randall Rath was wanting right there coming out of the timeout, and it's 25-19. Hitchcock County back the other way to Kisker. Kisker kicks it back out to Schwenk. To Schilke. Gets it inside. Left low block. Hawkswell loses it off his leg, and a jump ball will be called as both him and Dibburn fall on top of it. 25-19, 3:41 left in the third quarter. With a basketball underneath the hoop here will be Baker. Baker looking to get it in. Throws it inside to Hawkswell. Great throw in from Baker. That's two really great passes and assists to Hawkswell. Hawkswell now with 9 points, and it makes it 25-21. Back to a 4-point game. Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball on the left wing into the high post here for Casales, who dumps it off underneath to Richards. Misses the layup, and Baker is out running. Gets down the rebound and out muscles Richards, which doesn't happen a lot, and draws a foul from Richards, his first. 25-21, Maywood-Hayes Center in front, 3:20 to go in the third quarter of play. Hitchcock County with the basketball across the timeline, throws over the left wing for Hawkswell to Baker inside Kisker. Kisker trying to face up there in the left low block, kicks it back out, Schilke to Hubble. Hubble one dribble, trying to get it back to Schilke, and right there to knock it out of bounds was Callis. (25-21), 3:05 left in the third quarter. Maywood-Hayes Center and Hitchcock County, the boys' consolation final. Falcons with a basketball, inbounded across from their own bench, and then drawing a foul about 25 feet away from the basket up front there is Maywood-Hayes Center. So that'll go against Dibburn. Second foul for Maywood-Hayes Center. They'll inbound from the same spot here. Prop to inbound, gets it to Schilke. Schilke with the basketball on the right wing. Schilke looking, dumps it off. Now to the high post for Kisker, in and out of his hands. It'll be picked up by Callis. Callis trying to take it coast to coast down right lane line. Pulls up from the right low block. Throws it high off the glass. But we've got a foul, and looks like he'll head to the free throw line. Foul goes against Kisker, his second, team foul number 1. 25-21. Halftime over in the other gym between Juanita Palisade and Arapahoe. It's Wapah at the break, 28-21. First one for Callis is up and off the mark. Second one coming. And that one is up and in. So he drains one of two. Gets 1 point for the Wolves, 26-21, 5-point game. Not a ton of pressure here from the Wolves, but Dibburn is extended out pretty far. Back up to the top of the key, over to the left wing, now dumps it off into the short corner for Baker, trying to get it to Kisker, and he'll have it tapped out of bounds from behind. But it'll stay with Hitchcock County, as they say, last touched by the Wolves. Hitchcock County with the ball underneath the zone, underneath their own hoop. Baker looking to inbound. Baker throws it out. Schilke, right wing three, off front iron, rebound, tapped around underneath, and coming in to get it back is Prop. Great hustle by Carter Prop, getting in there to force a jump ball, and we'll stay with the Falcons with 2:32 left in the third quarter. 26-21, and actually, no, they call a foul instead of a jump ball. The foul's against Callis, his first. 26-21, 2:32 to go. Lob pass up over the top. Kisker with it. Now throws over the right wing, into the right corner for Hawkswell. Back to Schilke, over to the left wing. Now to Baker in the left short corner. Back to the left wing for Prop. Prop, couple of dribbles there, in trouble. Gets it back up to Schilke, between the rings with 20 to shoot. Schilke goes behind the back to Hawkswell, inside to Kisker, spins, finds Schilke on the backside, 18-foot jumper, off front iron, can't get the roll. That's how a lot of shots for Hitchcock County have went today. They've touched about every part of the rim, but just haven't been able to roll in. 2:02 left in quarter number 2. Maywood-Hayes center with the basketball. Callis on the drive, lays it up from the left low block, missed it. Rebound brought down there by Hawkswell. Hawkswell up the right side of the floor, now to the middle of the floor, dumps it off to Prop with the left wing 3, misses it off backside. A rebound will go into the hands of the Wolves. Back the other way, and it'll be. That was Anders. Dumps it off to the top of the key to Schwenk. Over to the left wing here for Dibburn. Dibburn, long pass over to Schwenk on the right wing. Schwenk with a basketball. Centers it up, now lobs it up over the top. It'll be stolen away here by Schilke. Schilke down, left lane line, all over the rack, lays it up, missed it. He had no control of it really the whole way, but the follow from Baker, he misses that, and Richards will come down with a rebound. Big opportunity there, missed by the Falcons. Back the other way comes Maywood-Hayes center with the basketball, top of the key. They give it back over to the left wing here, into the hands of Schwenk at the top of the key, between the rings, with a 1:02 left in the third quarter of play. 26-21 on the drive is Anders, kicks it back out. Long range 3 for Dibburn, off front iron. Long rebound brought down by Schwenk. Schwenk pump face, gets it out to Callis. Callis for 3 in the left corner, misses that. Kisker comes down with the air ball rebound underneath. 46 seconds left in the third quarter, 26-21. Long throw ahead. He was looking for Prop there in the right corner. And I think Coach Rath kind of looking at Kisker like, what was going on there? Just a little miscommunication maybe. Turnover number 9 for the Falcons, 12 for the Wolves. 26-21, 42 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Buckle your seatbelts. I think this one's going to come down to the wire here. Across the timeline comes Maywood-Hayes center with the basketball. Burrows with it. 34 seconds to go. Over to the right wing here for Erickson. Erickson back to Dibburn. Over to Burrows on the left wing. Burrows with the basketball. Back up to the top of the key between the rings. Back to Burrows on the left wing. Burrows takes one dribble. Pulls it back out here to Erickson. Erickson back outside. Here to Dibburn. Dibburn at the top of the key with 15 to shoot. Now back to Dibburn on the right wing. And Dibburn will travel with the basketball. Looking for someone to get it into. 12.6 seconds left here for the Falcons to try to get on the board before the end of the quarter. 26-21, 5-point game. Crossing the timeline. Baker with the basketball into the high post at the top of the key here for Hawkswell. Gets it off to Schilke. Schilke around a couple of defenders. Pulls up from 15. Missed it. Rebound tapped around underneath. The foul will come in with 0.7 seconds left. 26-21, that foul will go against Carter Prop. 0.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Gets it in here, and Burrows will just let the time run out. 26-21 here after 3 quarters. Maywood-Hayes Center in front of the Hitchcock County Falcons. This is high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF.
Sandhill State Bank, they're locally owned and operated by the same breed of farmers, ranchers, Main Street business owners, families, and Sandhillers are here to serve, and they're proud supporters of the Juanita Palisade Broncos. Visit them today in Juanita or online at sandhillstatebank.com. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
They call it Sandman Grow Yard. It's where Nebraskans' finest cattle thrive. When ranchers seek healthy growth and prime feed, they trust Sandman Grow Yard in Juanita. Their seasoned team delivers top-notch nutrition and monitoring, ensuring your herd thrives. With Sandman Grow Yard, they're not just growing cattle, they're cultivating trust and results that stand out in the marketplace. Partner with Sandman Grow Yard of Juanita today by calling 308-394-5123. That's 308-394-5123.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
3 quarters in the books, and after 3 quarters, it's Maywood-Hayes Center in front, 26-21 in this consolation final. Schilke with the basketball over to Baker. Baker into the right corner here for Prop. Prop wraps it around. Gets it back over here to Baker into the high post. Kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way. In and out for Prop. Rebound underneath brought down by Anders. Anders racing up the right side of the floor. Anders stops it on the right wing. Gives it back up to Bros. Top of the key. Bros into the high post. Kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way for Schwenk. That's off front iron. Rebound to the hands of Schilke. Schilke racing it up the right side of the floor. Right to left. Dumps it off underneath to Hawkswell. In transition and will lay it up and in for 2. Jace Hawkswell now with 11 points on the night, and it makes it 26-23. 3-point game in favor of the Wolves. Wolves with the basketball, left to right across the timeline. Long pass from Anders to Schwenk on the left wing to the top of the key for Burrows. Now to the right wing for Erickson. Back to Burrows, top of the key, down left lane line, pulls it back out to Anders. Anders over to Erickson. Erickson pump fakes, drives to the lane, kicks it back out. Burrows for 3. That's offside iron. Rebound underneath by Kisker, and Anders comes in and hip checks him underneath, and so a foul will be called. 6:54 left, fourth quarter. 26-23, Maywood-Hayes Center in front by 3. Maywood-Hayes Center outscoring Hitchcock County 13-6 in the quarter. For a 26-21 lead there. Dumps it off on the backside. Great pass to Baker. Baker for 2 from 5 feet. Missed it. Prop on the backside rebound. Schilke to Kisker. Kisker trying to drive. Well, has to go off of a foot of somebody. Swings it around. Baker inside to Hawkswell. Left low block. Hawkswell triple team trying to go up and gets fouled. 6:32 left in the fourth quarter. 26-23. And for the first time in a long while, Dundee County Stratton obviously I think in the area, probably at the top of the teams, but there's a lot of teams in the middle there between Med Valley, Maywood-Hayes Centers, Hitchcock County, those 3 teams there, all of them kind of all around the same skill level, and it's kind of shown on the court so far in the early going. Long throw down the floor after the turnover here from Richards to Bros. Bros with the basketball on the right wing, throws it back up to the top of the key. Colby Hamilton wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. 26-23, quarter number 4. Maywood-Hayes Center in front here on 101.1 KFNF.
Isn't it a drag when your body just won't cooperate? It's like it doesn't understand you're trying to score, hit home runs, or just keep up with the grandkids. That's where the physical therapists at Community Hospital Rehab Center come in. My name is Ryan Harden. I'm a physical therapist and athletic trainer up at the hospital, and we are here to help you conquer your game, your life, and your weekends. Offering specialized treatments like dry needling, blood flow restriction training, and cupping, we are passionate about your success and safety. We help you play. Reach out to Frontier County Physical Therapy in Curtis or Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center in McCook.
The Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Welcome back here, boys. Consolation final between Maywood-Hayes Center and Hitchcock County, and it has been a slugfest the whole way. Not a lot of points for either side, but Maywood-Hayes Center leads at 26-23, 6:21 left, and this reminds me of a good RPAC rivalry game where each team kind of around the same skill level, got the same kind of type of guys on either side. And I know the shots haven't been falling either way, but the defense has been really good from either side as well. So Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball out of the timeout. Schwenk with the basketball on the right wing. Schwenk with a long skip pass over to Bros. Through his hands, tries to save it. It'll go out of bounds. So Bros loses it through his hands. 26-23, 6:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Hitchcock County with the basketball. It's inside here to Hawkswell. Dumps it off to Kisker underneath in the left low block. Hawkswell trying to get back to the top of the key. Stolen away. Anders trying to take it coast to coast. And Schilke will come in with a foul from behind. 5:57 left. Quarter number 4, 26-23. And Schilke with the foul. Just 2 points in this quarter. It escaped from Maywood-Hayes Center. 26-23 out to Bros, left wing inside to Richards. Richards underneath, turning to spin over that right shoulder. Tried to dump it off underneath there to Schwenk, and instead will throw it out of bounds. 26-23, 5:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Hitchcock County with the basketball. Richards will check out of the contest here for Anders. Schilke gets it across the timeline here to Kisker, out to Baker. Baker with a right wing three, and he knocks it down. Jack Baker with his first 3 points of the night ties us up at 26 with 5:36 to go. Huge shot for Jack Baker, and the Falcons have tied it up at 26 apiece. On the left wing, out of the left corner now for Anders. Long skip pass over to Burrows. Burrows with the basketball, ducks it inside, stolen away by Schilke. Schilke taking it coast to coast, all the way to the rack, lays it up and in, and the Falcons have the lead again, 28-26. Mason Schilke is able to put it up and in. Schilke now with 5 points, turnover 15 from the Wolves. On the drive, Burrows looking to get it back out, and he does here to Anders. Anders with a long-range three, and he knocks it down. Jackson Anders with a great response. He's got 6, and Maywood-Hayes Center goes back in front, 29-26. How about that? 3 ball on the way from Kisker, no. Rebound into the hands here of Schwenk. Schwenk brings it up the left wing, into the left corner now for Anders, trying to get it inside, stolen away from behind by the Falcons. Schilke will bring it up the right side of the floor. Schilke stops, throws it over to Baker. Baker with the basketball into the high post. Kisker kicks it back out. 3 ball. Hawkswell off front iron. Rebound goes into the hands here of the Wolves. Up the left side is Bros with the basketball. Bros over to Schwenk into the right corner for Anders. Trying to go for back-to-back threes. That one was halfway down, but pops back out. Kisker comes down with a rebound. Kisker leading the charge the other way. Kisker feeds it underneath. Right low block for Hawkswell. Up and in for 2 from behind the basket. Jace Hawkswell with 13 points. And it's 29, 30 to 29. 30 to 29 here in favor of the Falcons. With the basketball, top of the key is Schwenk. Throws it over to the left corner for Anders. Back to Schwenk, top of the key. Schwenk over to the right wing here with 7 to shoot. To Burrows, to Anders, who pump fakes. Anders on the drive, trying to dump it off underneath, and this will be a shot clock violation. So Randall Rath, the buzzer sounded a little bit late. He was holding his hands up in the air, saying that was a shot clock violation from the start. So a turnover for Maywood-Hayes Center. That's the 17th for them in the game, unofficially. 30 to 29, Maywood-Hayes Center in front. 30 to 29 here, Maywood-Hayes Center. Hitchcock County in front by 1, 3:19 to go. Prop gets it into Kisker. Kisker lobs it up to Hawkswell. Left flow block, puts his right shoulder down and lays it up and in for 2. 15 for Jace Hawkswell, 32-29. Hitchcock County in front by 3. Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball on the left wing. Long skip pass out of the right corner here. Back up to Schwenk, top of the key over to the left wing for Dibburn. Dibburn gets it inside of the high post. Callis looking over the top, stolen away from behind by Hawkswell. Hawkswell up the left side of the floor, tries to take it coast to coast. Back out, prop for 3. Off front iron, rebound, almost ran down. Dibburn is able to pick it up. Dibburn brings it across the timeline. Left wing now. Back to the top of the key. Gets into the high post. Turns around. Spins as Richards missed it. Callis with a rebound. He goes up for 2. No foul underneath. Richards ends up with it and misses the point blank range layup again. And now a foul by Callis trying to go after the rebound. Colby Hamilton not liking it either. So there was a lot of contact on Callis' first shot underneath. Kalis' first shot, underneath. And didn't get a call, and then they get one there in the backcourt. Kisker feeds it to Hawkswell again, and Hawkswell is blocked from behind. And I don't think the Wolves faithful are going to like that one either. 32-29, 2:14 left in the fourth quarter. We got a timeout on the floor taken by head coach Randall Rath. We'll take one with them. 32-29, Hitchcock County in front here on 101.1 KFNF.
Pest Controls claim it's all about the chemicals. Well, I say, what about a company that treats you like a real person? That's why you should choose TKO Pest Control in Palisade. They may be a smaller squad, but they handle those bugs, spiders, mice real good. And they're certified experts, so if you're facing a pest invasion, they can knock it out. Probably better than the big leagues. So bigger isn't always bug-free, is it? Call and schedule an appointment to get that knockout service. 285-3293.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Cattle Trail Consolation final on the boys' side between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center. Mayhay led after 3, 26-21, but now here with just 2:14 left in the fourth quarter, it is Hitchcock County 32, Maywood-Hayes Center 29. So we get set and ready to go here for the rest of our fourth quarter action. Been a good fourth quarter. Couple of big shots from Mayhay on some threes, but Hitchcock County has been doing it with twos. Jace Hawkswell back at the line here. 15 points for Hawkswell, 10 alone in the second half, and 6 here in quarter number 4 to give Hitchcock County the lead. Trying to add to it. His first free throw is up and off back iron. So tough miss there for Hawkswell. So it's either Hawkswell or Kisker that usually have the night. Kisker only 8 points, but Hawkswell now with 15. And tries to add one more to it, and he will as he drains the second one home. 2 of 5 from the line, 16 points for Hawkswell. 33-29, Maywood-Hayes Center in front by 4. Across the timeline, Hitchcock County in front by 4. Schwenk with the basketball, left wing 3, misses it off front iron. Kisker can't come up with a rebound. There was a lot of contact between him and Dibburn. Kisker went down hard to the floor, gets back up to a round of applause from his teammates. The foul comes in, and Maywood-Hayes Center, who is put Hitchcock County in the bonus, will now send Kisker to the free throw line here with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Colby Hamilton not liking a couple of the calls down the stretch here. So is the Maywood-Hayes Center faithful. First one on the way for Kisker is up and off the mark. It's a shot that Kisker's had some trouble with today, is right around that 15 to 12 to 15-foot arena. Inside that, he's been pretty good. Outside that, he's been pretty good, but just hasn't been able to get the mid-range game going. He's able to drain the second back end of the free throw, so he goes 1 of 2 at that trip here to the charity stripe. 33-30, crossing the timeline with the basketball between the rings, throws it over to the left wing here. With the basketball, Anders, long skip pass over to Kalis. Kalis swings it back up top of the key, over to the left wing now for Schwenk. Schwenk with the basketball, a couple of dribbles. Still with it, 13 to shoot. Schwenk throws over the right wing here for Kalis. Kalis with the basketball looking, throws it to Schwenk, over to Anders. Anders with 6 to shoot. To Schwenk with a long straightaway 3, misses it offside iron. Rebound out of the hands of Richards, and it will go out of bounds. 34-29. 34-29, Hitchcock County in front by 5, into Richards. Richards on the drive, looking, puts it up and in for 2. Richards somehow able to make it just enough space to get that one to go up and in. 34-31, 3-point game in favor of the Falcons. Hawkswell swings it back out here to Baker. Baker with the basketball, gets it off to Kisker, back to Baker. Out of the high post for Hawkswell. Hawkswell one dribble with the floater off the backboard. Kisker with a rebound, and he puts it up and in for 2. 11 points for Adam Kisker, and he makes it 36-31, 5-point game. Timeout on the floor, taken by Maywood-Hayes Center. We'll keep it right here. 59.8 seconds left in quarter number 4. Hitchcock County in front, 36-31. Do want to say for all of the YouTube watchers out there right now, we will end the live stream that we have going now and then get you ready for another one when we get the next game up and going. We'll end the live stream, so just stick around on the channel because we'll have a new one up and going pretty quick after that. 36-31 here, 59.8 seconds to go in quarter number 4. Been a great game between Hitchcock County and Maywood-Hayes Center. Back and forth, a slugfest. And in this fourth quarter, Hitchcock County has kind of came to life after just a 6-point third quarter where they kind of looked down on themselves a little bit, not horribly, but just couldn't get a shot to go. The shots have went in the fourth quarter, but the shots have gone away for Hitchcock County, and that's kind of been the story of this game. One team gets hot, the other one can't. And it's 36-31, 59.8 seconds to go here in quarter number 4. Hitchcock County off of the Kisker 2 will be on defense here as they're going to bring a little bit of pressure. Schwenk with the basketball, throws it back over, looking at just a little bit of man-to-man pressure up the right sideline here. Richards throws it to Kalis, back out to Schwenk. Schwenk around the horn, 3-ball from Dibber, and I think it was partially blocked. Backside board, though, for Richards, forces his way in. He'll be fouled. Bodies flying everywhere. Kalis is on the floor for what was the third time on that possession. 45.7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter of play. 36-31, the foul goes against Hawkswell, his second. And at the free throw line is Richards. Richards' first free throw is up, and it'll drop home. So Keenan Richards, the 6'3 sophomore, now with 9 points. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 36-32, 4-point game. 45.7 seconds left. Richards' second free throw, missed. Rebound, Schilke over the top of a couple of Maywood-Hayes Center Wolves. And a jump ball will be called there with one hand. Randall Rath was wanting to reach in, and now Maywood-Hayes Center is going to get the basketball back. That was an interesting call there by the official underneath, as just sticking his hand in there was Kalis trying to get the jump ball, and I thought they were going to call a foul, but instead they called the jump ball. 42.7 seconds left. We'll keep it right here. Time out of the floor, taken by Colby Hamilton. Like to thank some more of our sponsors today. Adams Bank and Trust, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, Community Hospital, Culbertson Bank, Deviney Ford, First Aid Insurance of Arapahoe, Harkle Road Motors of Juanita, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Coperidge Seeds, Crutsinger Construction, Lakeside Sand and Gravel, Landmark Implement, and Lord's Hardware and Appliance. 36-32, fourth quarter, 42.7 seconds left. 4-point lead for the Falcons as they try to hold on to it here. And Maywood-Hayes Center is going to have the basketball underneath their own hoop after the jump ball. Maywood-Hayes Center with the basketball. Richards looking, gets it in here to the left wing. Richards kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way for Anders in the left corner. No, rebound to the backside, brought down by Kisker. Kisker looking to turn the corner there and will be fouled in the backcourt with 34.4 seconds left. So 34.4 seconds to go, 36-32. Hitchcock County will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Hitchcock County to shoot 2 fouls here, 2 shots. Kisker at the line. First one is up, and it'll drop home. Kisker now with 12 points, and it makes it 37-32, 5-point game in favor of Hitchcock County. Second one on the way for Kisker. It's up and in, rattles on both of them. He's got 13 points. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Cross the timeline with a basketball over the right wing. Swings it back up to the top of the key. On the drive now is Anders. Throws up the shot. Wanted a foul. They're not going to get it underneath. 17 seconds to go. Back the other way. Here's Prop. Prop dumps it off. Backside to Baker, who will lay it up and in for 2. And that'll seal it. 40-32, 8-point game, 7 seconds to go. Anders long range 3, no. Baker comes down with a rebound, it's Schilke, and that's where it'll end. 40-32, and it is Hitchcock County, your 5th place team here in the Cattle Trail Tournament. So Hitchcock County with a big win over Maywood-Hayes Center in a slugfest defensive battle, but they come on late and strong in the fourth quarter to walk away with the win. So the Falcons, 5th place on the boys' side. We'll take a break, wrap things up, get you ready for our boys' 3rd and 4th place game between Oberlin and Southwest. That's coming up next here on 101.1 KFNF.
Valley Farm Industries is your local trailer manufacturer located at 1925 Stanham Road in Binkelman. They specialize in the manufacturing of all agricultural transportation equipment. Valley Farm Industries has been here and working hard to provide high-quality and dependable equipment for the past 16 years. Their belt trailers are specifically designed for easy loading, hauling, and unloading of any agricultural commodity. Valley Farm Industries is a proud supporter of all Dundee County sports and events.
The holidays are a journey, and Juanita Crossroads is your festive fueling station off Highway 6. We're not just a pit stop, we're a part of your celebration, offering that on-the-go snack or emergency meal to ease the holiday hustle. Here, joy and convenience blend like the perfect cup of cocoa. We're your hometown haven for propane, gas, diesel, and the cheeriest wishes. Follow us on Facebook for daily specials that sparkle. Juanita Crossroads, where every traveler finds the spirit of the season.
Did you know Adams Bank and Trust is a member of the IntraFi Network? This is Carrie Anderson, Senior Vice President of Retail Banking. The IntraFi Network can give you peace of mind regarding your money's FDIC coverage. With an IntraFi account, you work with a bank you know and trust, all while the network provides you multi-million-dollar FDIC coverage. Let's connect to see if an IntraFi account is right for you. Adams Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Serving every family as our own. In your time of need, why turn to a business when you can lean on a family? As a family-owned funeral home, we offer a level of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country.
Wrapping things up for kind of our first session of games tonight, as we'll have our third and fourth place game coming up next between Oberlin and Southwest. But we had the Consolation finals on both the boys and girls side, and the winner of our boys side of the bracket, 40-32, Hitchcock County comes away with the win. 19-6, the Falcons outscore Maywood-Hayes Center in the fourth quarter after being outscored 13-6 in the third. Kind of was one of those games. It was 5-5 after the first, 15-13 at the break. But in the second half, Maywood-Hayes Center, as you know, outscored them 13-6 in the third for a 26-21 lead after three. And then Hitchcock County 19-6 outscoring Maywood in the fourth for a 40-32 win. Take you through your final numbers. We'll start with Hitchcock County. Adam Kisker with 13 points, Jace Hawkswell with 16, Mason Schilke with 5, and Jack Baker with 5. The Falcons finished 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Maywood-Hayes Center, 9 points from Cody Schwenk, 1 point from Charlie Kalis, 5 points from Sawyer Dibburn, 9 points from Keenan Richards, and 6 points from Jackson Anders. The Wolves go 2 of 5 from the free throw line. So Hitchcock County will be your Consolation champions, or the Consolation final champions. That means they finish in 5th place in the tournament. Maywood-Hayes Center will finish in 6th place. Tough tournament for them. Just a tough couple of losses to Med Valley in the first round. And then Hitchcock County, as you're up by 5 there heading into the fourth quarter, kind of expecting to maybe hit a couple of big shots and walk away with a win, but instead it goes the other way. And Hitchcock County now will walk out of the tournament 3-1. Maywood-Hayes Center leaves the tournament 3-2. Both of those teams, I'm sure, will continue to get many wins throughout the year. And like I was saying, it just seems like between them, Med Valley, and Hitchcock County, it's going to be a slugfest in the RPAC between all of those teams. And I know they're kind of in 2 different divisions, but still it's going to be certainly a slugfest if they meet up at any points during the RPAC. So, final score of this one in the Consolation final, 40-32. Hitchcock County gets the win over Maywood-Hayes Center. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will have Oberlin Red Devil basketball here on KFNF as the Red Devils meet up with Southwest for the 3rd and 4th place game on the boys' side of things. We'll take a break, be back with that coming up next here on 101.1 KFNF.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh baked Christmas cookies